is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Coming to you live here on the Oklahoma Sports Network from the Nest in Elgin, Oklahoma. It's week number 2 in the playoffs. We've got a good one for you. The 11-0 Elgin Owls take on the 10-1 Ada Cougars. And a couple of different teams as far as last year. Elgin won their first state championship, trying to repeat. Ada has won 19 state championships, and they're trying to get their first one since 1996. Billy Palmer, along with Vincent Sayer. I think we have a good one for you tonight.
Yeah, we got a great one on tap for you tonight. 10-1, 11-0. Both teams have played great all season. The only loss that Ada has on the season was to?
Tell me. You don't know.
No.
Broken Bow.
Broken Bow, that's right. Got like 42-14 or something like that.
Yeah.
Had a big win over Ardmore earlier in the season. That's also in the quarterfinals tonight.
Yeah.
8 teams are left in 4A, so that's all that matters at the end of the day. Get by this one, move on to the semis, have next week off. It's always great to be able to eat Thanksgiving meal with your team and still be playing.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that. Got a big one on tap though tonight. It's probably the best game that we've played, best team we've played since either that MacArthur or Newcastle up in that area. So big one on tap though for you tonight. Boys got a great look in their eye. The coaches are ready to roll. And I think, like I said, if we can take care of business, take care of the small things, we'll come out of here with a big victory.
Yeah, and Ada with that lone loss to Broken Bow. Broken Bow has one of the best players in the state, Division I quarterback, class of 2027. Outside of that, no blemishes on their record.
No.
So we have a good one for you tonight. You're watching the Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Hillary Communications. Always innovating because every community matters. Providing top quality telephone and internet service. Visit their website at hillary.com. You're watching Elgin Now Football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
They say the best way to be a good neighbor is to know your neighbors and give a little help when they need it. And when you need a little, you can find help at Ace Hardware in Elgin. Not only do they offer everything from grills to flowers, paint, hardware, and tools, they offer experience to help guide you through the process. And they're happy to take the time to make sure you can do it right. Ace Hardware of Elgin. They're more than just a hardware store. They're your neighbor. Ace Hardware, 7796 Highway 277 in Elgin.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way. And making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, PayMe Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. PayMe Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Step into the best chapter of your life, one with rheumatology care from a provider who focuses on your well-being and getting you back to what matters most. Dr. Shahzad is dedicated to building long-lasting relationships based on trust and medical integrity with every single patient. Schedule your telemedicine appointment today. Don't let rheumatoid arthritis or other inflammatory conditions stop you from enjoying life. MMG, the power of many for the benefit of one.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Firehouse Subs is stacked to satisfy. Every sub's piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and bold flavor in every bite. All served on a freshly toasted roll. Big portions, no shortcuts. Just crave-worthy subs made to truly satisfy. And at Firehouse Subs, every bite makes an impact. A portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. Download the Firehouse Subs app and get up to $10 off your first order. Skip the line, stack the flavor, and support your local heroes. Only at Firehouse Subs. At participating U.S. restaurants. Offer valid for 1 week after account registration.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges. And after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300. Scott's House of Fort Sill Regional Airport. Just one. Scott's House of Flowers in Elgin has been proud to serve Elgin and the surrounding area with a wide variety of flowers and gifts for all occasions. Come see them for great gift ideas, including the exclusive Tyler candles. And who couldn't resist Sweet Shop USA, featuring handmade grand truffles. Scott's House of Flowers, just off Highway 277 in Elgin. Delivery available, or stop by for easy pickup. Phone 492-4880. Scott's House of Flowers.
back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, coming to you live from the Nest here in Elgin, Oklahoma. We're still a little ways away from kickoff. Want to give a thanks to our exclusive playoff sponsor, Next Era. Next Era Energy Resources has been powering Oklahoma forward since 2003. Our energy pumped over 17 million into local schools and communities last year alone. We've donated nearly $500,000 to Oklahoma organizations since 2024, from the FFA to the Red Cross. As an American company, we're proud to support Elgin Owls football and deliver reliable, homegrown energy right here in the heartland. Next Energy Resources, American Energy, Oklahoma strong. Thank you for supporting Elgin football. And now for your keys to the game, brought to you by Cool Coast. Stay comfortable year-round with their expert HVAC services. They believe in providing top-quality HVAC services to you with their team that has over 20 years of experience in the industry and is committed to delivering excellent customer service. Give them a call, 580-704-9838. Vincent?
Yeah, talking to Coach Wyatt this week and then earlier today. On the offensive side of the ball, we got to stay ahead of the chains. So we always talk about it on the opposing team a lot of times. Hey, they're behind the chains here, second and long. We've got to stay on those first and shorts, second and short, third and short, and that way keep us ahead of the chains there. We got to sustain blocks on the offensive line and on the outside as well. Like I said, we're going to try and get the ball on the outside some. Got to get Ritson going early, but we got to sustain those blocks and keep them going. We got to win the rushing battle. Both teams like to run the ball. We've got to be the ones that win that rushing battle. And then at the end of the day, in a game, winner take all, you've got to protect the football. Then on the defensive side of the ball, you got to adjust to their formations. They run a lot of different formations. They move people around a lot. They like to toss it around a little bit too. Yep. So we got to adjust those formations and get there. DBs have to stay in coverage. Like I said, they do a lot of things on the run. They do a lot of things, scramble drill, things like that. So we got to have good eyes, and the DBs got to stay in coverage. And then up front, we got to get pressure. Obviously, like I said, if we can get to him early and start hitting him, like I said, that'll make him a little bit more tired and mess some timing up and things like that. And then they got a big running back just like we do, number 23. We've got to tackle him well. If we can get him on the ground, kind of make them one-dimensional and start passing it, we could get some potential turnovers. Corday and Bryce and John Lohman and Brody have to have big games on the back end tonight. Obviously, everything starts up front, but on the back end, those guys have really got to do it because they like to push the ball downfield. They like to throw some of those deep, long passes. So, like I said, DBs have got to play a good game tonight and come to play.
Yeah, and I think I'm interested in a couple of different things. I'm interested to see how Caden plays tonight.
Yep. No doubt about it.
Did not have his best game last week, and he's playing, to me, a defense that, I'm not saying they're anything good. They give about 25 points a game, yeah. So there's points to be had there. Now, when he misses a couple of passes, what's his body language going to look like, right? How big is that for a quarterback?
Yeah, it's huge. Because like I said, his emotions can kind of go up and down, and the team sees that. So he's got to kind of keep that in check. He's done a great job with it all year. 21 touchdowns, 1 interception. Right. So like I said, didn't have the greatest game of all last week, but like I said, it was his first playoff start, kind of got it under his belt, got that out of the way. He knows he didn't play that well either, but like I said, I'm looking for a big game out of him tonight. A lot of one-on-one coverage on the outside. So like I said, he's going to have the opportunity to push the ball downfield to Brody, to Corday, to Joey, and some of those guys as well. Like I said, we want to get Ritson going because obviously that's where our bread and butter is. Ritson's 5 away from 100, so hopefully, if he has another 5 performance like he did last night, he'll get to that 100 mark. But at the end of the day, Cade's going to have to play a good game to get us moving on to those semifinals.
And offensively for Ada, they've got a lot of what made them successful this year. If you look down their roster and their stats, all their leaders are seniors, and they've got a bunch of them, right? Starting with Brock Boyles, their quarterback, a coach's kid, thrown for about 2,400 yards this year, 28 touchdowns, only 7 interceptions. Nothing better than have a coach's kid that can run things.
No, he knows the offense inside and out, and now all he has to do is walk down the hall and say, hey, Dad, what are we doing running right here? So, like I said, those coaches' kids grow up around. We had one last year with Trace. They grow up around it. They're always constantly around it. Probably been ball boy when he was a little kid and things like that. He's a 3.5-year starter as well, so there's not much that we can do tonight that he hasn't seen before. So we've got to make sure that we can get some pressure on him and start maybe rattle him a little. But at the end of the day, like I said, he's a good quarterback, and we've got to come to play today.
Yeah, and also their running back as well, number 23, has about 1,800 yards on the year along with 20 touchdowns. That's Karan Richardson. If you hear the Richardson name tonight, his cousin, number 8, Lakeven Richardson, also one of their best playmakers. They have 3 on the team. They're all cousins. Everybody's like, don't call them brothers. They're not brothers. They're cousins. So look for him. And number 8, again, as well, is really cool to see a player in the state of Oklahoma is one of the best receiver by far. 50 catches, over 1,000 yards for Lakeven Richardson. But also he's an Ivy League kid,
he's got
right?
Some Ivy League scouts looking at him.
If you look at his –
a couple offers from Columbia and Harvard and some of those type of schools. So obviously he's a student of the game. He kind of puts the student and student athlete. So he's going to be obviously a big test for us tonight on the back end with Bryce and Corday.
That's your Keys to the Game, brought to you by Cool Co. You're watching Elgin Now Football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
In 1958, the Hillary family purchased a small telephone company in their hometown of Medicine Park. Now in their third generation, Hillary delivers state-of-the-art services across rural Oklahoma. From Main Street business owners and our future generation of leaders to farmers at the heart of our rural economies, Hillary is always innovating, consistently connecting, and relentlessly going where others won't. Because every community, every person matters.
Hey guys, I'm Will, the CEO of Foxhole, the military B&B platform, and we're honored to partner with OSN to support Oklahoma high school sports.
Hi, I'm Spencer Colossus, the founder of Foxhole. We built this platform specifically for you, the military community, designed to reimburse official travel and support all your personal travel needs.
And hey guys, if there's one thing I can give you for my time, it would be this to the players and coaches. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645. Services. The power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the
heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind, providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and now for your starting lineups, brought to you by J. Black Welding. Need it built, fixed, or welded right the first time? Trust J. Black Welding Company of Elgin, Oklahoma. Barn dominiums, houses, metal shops, and all your welding needs. Call them at 580-280-0388. Vincent?
Yeah, let's go ahead with the offensive line first. On the offensive side of the ball, at one of the tackles, you got Hudson Begley. You've also got Jackson Deal at a guard, Zayden Roberts at center, Jaden Usher at another guard, and Cameron Hollifer at tackle. At tight end, you've got Lucas Young, Jake Deal, and Tucker New Henson. At receiver, Brody Morrison, Joey Ariano, and Kason Meyer. At quarterback, Caden Boletto. And at running back, Ritson Meyer. Only 5 touchdowns away from that elusive 100 mark. On the defensive side of the ball, you got Tucker New Henson, Big T, and Hudson along the defensive line. On the inside linebackers, you got Kason Meyer and Ritson Meyer. Outside linebackers, Philip Pibiasi, Braxton and Tuna. At both corners, you've got Corday Ritchie and Bryce Martin. At strong safety, you got John Lohman. And at free safety, who is now making the most starts in Elgin Owl history, Brody Morrison.
Was it like, what's the number on it?
I don't know the
I think it's 40. I think I looked. I think it's 49, maybe.
Yeah, something crazy.
That's
a lot.
That's wild. That shows you also how successful they've been with the number of games that they've been able to play.
Because Hudson Begley, next year potentially may pass that, depending on, like I said, where this team goes and things like that. So, got the captains coming out for that coin toss. Got our normal captains, Ritson Meyer, Philip Pibiasi, Kason Meyer, and Brody Morrison, and Hudson Begley. As your 6th captain tonight, you've got Bryce Martin, practice player of the week, Sam Jonka, and then the black flag bearer, once they start running out of that tunnel tonight, is going to be none other than Brody Morrison.
I want to thank our coin toss sponsor, Rowan and Robertson, speech language specialists, where they are licensed and can assess and treat you with speech language voice and fluency disorders. Give them a call, 580-454-9200. And again, we'll see if Elgin, I would be interested to know, I bet when people are watching film on others that they don't know the coin toss thing. Right? If I'm Ada and I can have any idea what's going on there,
I would take
just
the
throw
ball.
them off, right?
Yeah.
Just throw them off a little bit. I don't know anybody, but again, it's kind of goes against what you're told to do as a coach. If you win the toss, hey, better really just to play defense in the second half anyway. So,
and we've got some good stats for you related to that. If we can see if we win this one, and we'll kind of David was able to give us some information related to that first drive. Billy was asking about that earlier last week.
David, of course, he had everything ready. He knew. He's got all those numbers.
Got all the camera guys out there as well. You got Dylan Young down there tonight. Caden's down there as well.
Dylan got to go down to the Alabama game the other day, Alabama-Oklahoma. Got to watch his blog on that as well.
All those guys do such a great job.
Man, they do.
It's really cool to see all of that. Talking to the referees a little bit before the game, too. They're out of Oklahoma City. They were very excited to be down here for the game tonight. So the Owls won the toss and will receive.
Keep the streak going 2 years in a row. So
that's 12 in a row, 12th game of the season, 12th time we will start with the ball on offense. We have scored on all those opening drives other than MacArthur. So we have 10 straight games of scoring on that first drive as well. So not just, like I said, it kind of puts the other team behind the 8 ball. Now all of a sudden it's 7-0, 3-0, whatever it is you score. And then now they're playing from behind all night. So Chris Balvance tonight pulling double duty.
Let's go.
And
if you hear the crowd louder than normal, we've got the windows wide open here.
We're in the elements.
It's called Night Owl Week, so you will see they are blacked out.
Got the smoke going. Brody's getting it going.
Brody at the Black Fly Bears. Woo! Your Elgin Owls take the field, defending state champions in 4A, trying to win here in the quarterfinals to move on to the semifinals. And again, next week they won't be playing. It will be an off week next week if whoever wins this game. And so we'll have Thanksgiving week to where they'll still have football and practice, but they won't be playing next week. And we'll move on to the week after that. Hopefully Elgin Owls are still going strong at that point. Also, we'll keep you apprised of all the scores from around the state, especially here in 4A. Weatherford travels down to Broken Bow. An interesting one with Grove and Tuttle. I would talk to everybody around here. No disrespect to Grove at all. We just don't know what Grove has. They have one loss on the year, and the one loss is to Cushing, who also is playing tonight as well. So we'll keep you informed of all those scores. Also,
Cushing and Ardmore playing up in Cushing.
Yeah.
So the winner of that game would play the winner of this game. Hopefully it's us. This is the last time you're going to see this Elgin Owl football team at the Nest is tonight. No matter what the outcome of this game is, that semifinal game will be played at a neutral site. It is an odd year, so it'll be played closer to the West School if it's between an East and a West School. So depending on who wins that game, we'll find out. As soon as we know more related to that, we will get that information out on all of our social media outlets of where that potential game may be.
Thank our first quarter sponsor, Lawton Firefighters Association, proudly supporting surrounding community where they work and serve every day. Lawton Firefighters Association. We get ready to kick this one off here from the Nest. Elgin, right to left on your screen. As you get ready for a Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Burger, Tabasco, pizza, salad, steak fingers, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeade in town. Come on, everybody. Let's go to Wayne's.
Playoff football, baby. Always a fun time, and got this one really going tonight.
We are underway here at Elgin, Oklahoma. Joey takes it on the far side, comes back up. That's a big hole. 30 outside, 35, all the way up to the 40. Great start there.
Yeah, great little return right there by Joey. Getting his hands on the ball and gets out to a good field position right there. 60 yards to go on this opening drive. Caden Belletto coming out.
Yeah, bringing the offense out. Didn't have a terrible game last week, but not his most consistent game. So interested to see how he plays tonight. I think there's some – Ada plays a lot of man press coverage, so there's going
to be some opportunities out there for some big plays. Chris did a great job right there on that Elgin Roofing replay. said pulling double duty tonight, but
we'll keep
still the best in the business.
We'll keep
Great job, Chris.
Updated on the down and distance as well. He can't do all that and the camera at the same time. So it is a 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Handoff to Ritzenmeyer initially. Tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Probably gets back just right to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're going to key on Ritson, obviously. I mean, that's what most teams do.
Yeah.
They're strong up the middle there at the defensive line spot. Number 0, their middle linebacker, is a very good football player as well. So offensive line's really got to come to play today.
Kelton Stipe is number 048 of the senior linebacker. So Tucker and Lucas shift to the left side, receiver to the top, one to the bottom. Caden's going to hand it off on the outside to Ritzenmeyer. Runs into a couple of guys, stays on his feet, falls forward to the 45.
Yeah, good job right there, kind of stacking them up a little, but did kind of bounce off of it right there for a couple extra yards. So it brings up about a 3rd and 5 right here, 3rd and 4.
Yeah, long 4, probably about a 5. Ada Cougars mostly packed out the stands over there. Got their band with them here as well. Lucas and Tucker going to move to the right side. Brody to the bottom of your screen. Now there's the 3-5 yards he gets every game.
Yeah, I mean, great job right there. Said uses that clap, and that's Cadence. That gets us the first down.
Yeah, that's number 30.
Midfield.
32, Gus Matthews. Kind of a bigger fellow down there. He's a junior for the Cougars.
Great job of the Elgin faithful. They have packed the stands tonight and got all the shakers going, and excited for this big quarterfinal matchup.
So it's a 1st and 10 at midfield now for the Elgin Owls.
Now I'm going to give it right back to him.
Yeah. Be a false start on the Owls. Move back. It'll be 1st and 15 now from the 45-yard line. Just underway here.
So one of the keys to the game was staying ahead of the chains. Obviously, I mean, still first down, so you can see how much yardage we get right here, but don't like kind of moving backwards ever.
Yeah. So 3 receivers to the top. Ritzenmeyer, the lone man in the backfield. Caden Boletto, and ball tipped.
A little bit behind him right there. Kind of a quick little slant route, but good coverage on the backside. He's really pumped about that on that play.
Yeah, Eli Justice got some pressure on the outside for the Ada Cougars. Boy, just timed that just right because I thought he might be offsides. But
yeah, they're playing tight to that line of scrimmage, obviously trying to stop the run. But they play a lot of man on the outside, and it's press man too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're daring you to throw the ball downfield.
So it'll be a 2nd and 15 now for the Elgin Owls. They're going to bring some pressure off that right side again, but they back out of it. Caden's got some time to pass. He's going to throw it up, and that's going to be pass interference. Brody is tripped coming over the middle.
Yeah, so that's going to give us 15 yards. We'll be right near that first down. You said it was 2nd and 15. Is it 15 or 10?
I think it's 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that.
So it shouldn't be right there at the sticks if it's not. Let's see here.
So it's they're going to say it's a hold rather than a. So that's only going to get us 10. So it's going to still be 2nd down though. So it's 2nd and 5. So kind of getting back in the plus side of those sticks.
So Joey to the top of your screen, Brody to the bottom. I think Brody could have a big game tonight, so keep an eye on him.
Braxton in there right now.
Handoff is to Braxton, runs right up the middle and gets about 3 yards.
Yeah, push the pile forward a little right there. Like I said, we kind of think of Ritson as that as the bruiser, but good job right there by Tiny picking up some positive yards after that first contact.
They'll make it a 3rd down and 2 now. Hand off to Ritson. He's going to have the first down, and if he breaks free, he's got a couple more. He's got the man off of him now, cuts it to the outside. It's tripped up at the 15 inside the Taco Mile red zone. What an effort by Ritzenmeyer.
Yeah, don't want to give him much room right there, but try to hand tackle him and R tackle him up top, and Ritson's always going to push through that right there. So good job of running after contact. Picks up a big yardage first down, gets us inside of that Taco Mayo red zone. Great job right here by the offensive line on this first drive.
Good job to finish off that stiff arm that he carried about 10 yards down the field. Playoff Ritson has arrived.
No doubt. Big game last week, obviously. Over 200 total yards, 5 touchdowns.
He gets the handoff here and runs ahead of steam. Ducks forward, going to get down to the 11-yard line.
Yeah, not much room right there, but good job of fighting forward. Second and 6.
Yeah, about 2nd and 6 now.
I said you still got the scoreboard up there, but Chris is running double duty, so not going to have the down and distance as much as possible.
Why can't you do that, Chris?
Yeah, but so we'll keep up with that down and distance for you as much as we can.
The most overworked man in Oklahoma Sports Network and the most underpaid. Caden Belletto with Ritson Meyer again. Going to fake it and throw. Nice play call there. Tucker New can break through the tackle, but he doesn't, so he's going to lose some yards.
Yeah, good job by the defense of staying at home right there. Kind of faked it to Ritson, trying to get him on the outside, but makes it a lost yardage play.
This will be about a 3rd and 10 now.
Try and get this picked up right here. If not, maybe see Ian.
He was hitting it pretty consistently from about 40 out earlier, so let's put a touchdown on the board instead.
Yeah, we'd love
kick
to.
it a little closer than that.
Outside
zone right Meyer on the outside. Ducks a shoulder, gets down to about the 10. Will make that a little bit closer. See what they do here.
With picking up 5, I think you might see them go for it right here. 4th and 5, 4th and 6.
Yeah, so they're going to go for this. So we'll be a 4th and we'll call it a 5.
Timeout.
Yeah, timeout on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We'll take it with them.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to taycoroofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network after that Elgin Realty timeout. Be a 4th down and I'm going to look at the it's a long 5, maybe about 6.
Yeah,
the
big
Elgin
play
House.
right here. Obviously, if you don't pick it up, going to give some momentum to the Cougars, but see if we can get something going right here.
You got Lucas to the top, Joey with him as well. Throwing out, and it's going to be incomplete.
Try to throw a quick out right there to Joey and unable to complete the pass, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
One of the few times Ada stopped Elgin. One of the few times Elgin has been stopped.
Yeah, like I said, coming into this with 10 games in a row, scoring on that first drive. The only game we haven't scored on that first drive all season was against the Highlanders. Max got a big game tonight at the Hill against Del City. Both Oklahoma Sports Network teams.
So Kanan Parker, not your normal running back, but they're going to shift everybody over there. Okay, they put him over.
Crowd is really getting into it, obviously, knowing
Karan Richardson's going to get the handoff. Nothing doing
it
at all right there. Still fighting forward, but only going to have about a yard gain.
Yeah, good job right there by the defensive front. Looks like Big T was in there. Hud was in there as well. Not much penetration right there, so good job by the defense. Makes it a 2nd and long.
And Karan Richardson, he's basically the only run. They've got other running backs, but he's got over 200 carries, and the next closest has about 30, so you'll see a lot of him tonight.
And they also like to throw the ball around the field
they
a
do.
lot, too.
They'll sling it for sure.
Like I said, they'll mostly in the gun and mostly spread, but will dump it around a lot. So those DBs have got to have a good game tonight. But if we can get pressure on them, that'll obviously help the defensive backs back.
Lakeven Richard at the top of the screen is the one who they look to the most. He does roll out to the right quite a bit here, and that ball is complete out to the 20-yard line.
Just a deep curl route right there, kind of working on that scramble drill. Looks like they are going to pick up the first down.
It's Kanan Parker on the catch for the Ada Cougars. I did notice about Brock Boyles. He does like to roll out to the right quite a bit.
Talked about it a little bit pregame. Coach's son, so obviously knows this playbook super well. He's been a 3.5-year starter. thrown for a ton of yards in his career.
He is built like an Oklahoma high school quarterback. That's what they look like in this state. They move Kyler Gaddis over to the far side. They hand it off to Karan Richardson again. Breaks initial tackle. Only have about 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, good job right there by the defensive front. Again, looks like Phillip was able to kind of slide back and get that tackle.
Making a 2nd and 8 now for the Ada Cougars. Just joining us, Elgin stopped on their first drive of the ball game.
A turnover on downs at about the 10-yard line, so Ada with the ball deep in their own territory. Got a first down.
The Elgin crowd is so loud right now.
They're going.
They're going to drop back to pass again. They're going to get pressure, and he's hit. Throws it up deep. And the guy is there, and he drops it.
Yeah, kind of ran a slant and go right there, and Corday kind of bid on the slant. Last week, you kind of bid on a lot of those short routes, so knew that they were going to probably go to that. Just out of the reach of the receiver, though. So 3rd down and long right here.
A really good throw considering he had pressure in his face.
I mean, that's a big thing. We're going to have to get pressure on this guy all night. If we allow him to sit back there and throw it, it could be a long night for the defensive back. So we got to do a good job of getting in there and getting some pressure on the quarterback.
So 3rd and 7.
He likes to scramble, but not really to run. More kind of to look open downfield and try and get the ball out to his receivers.
3rd and 7 for the Ada Cougars. Boyles drops back to pass. Getting pressured by Ritzenmeyer. Other pressure. Finds a guy across the middle. Escapes the tackle. Going to have the first down easily up to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, Casey Meyer right there was kind of in coverage. When he saw the quarterback kind of come out of the pocket, he kind of went to the quarterback and lost his man and able to pick up the first down on scramble drill right there.
Kanan Parker on the catch did have a touchdown last week against Ford Gibson. And that close back-and-forth game, they had to come back to win. Something about Ada is they are more battle-tested as far as they've had more close games this year.
Yeah, they were in that tough district over there in the east where everybody kind of finished all together. Salisaw, Broken Bow, Ada. Handoff
to Karan Richardson again. Just kind of feels his way through. Not doing much here. Gain of only 1 on the play.
Yeah, defensive front's doing a good job of kind of stonewalling that line and allowing Ritson and Kaysen and Braxton and Phillip to kind of run free.
So where Ada has hurt Elgin tonight is kind of getting out of the pocket and finding open guys.
Ada's being very deliberate as well, trying to keep the ball away from our offense.
Yeah, they're going to try to shorten this game up, no doubt about it. 2nd and 9 for the Ada Cougars. Elgin crowd gets even louder. Ritzenmeyer looking to bring some pressure, and they bring a lot of pressure. Being forced out of the pocket, throws it up deep, and got a man wide open. Drops it again. That's LaKeven Richardson. Fortunately for the Owls, makes the drop.
Yeah, not sure what their initial route was, kind of watching the quarterback, but Corday kind of got lost back there, and good throw, but unable to come up with it. So it brings up a 3rd and long. Corday's got to let that one go.
Elgin had a couple breaks so far and things like that. So 3rd down and 9. Big play early in this game. Move a couple people to the right side of the screen. One receiver to the top. And
I think they're
Ada's going to call a timeout. We'll take it with them here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, big play right here for the defense. Got to be careful on those scramble drills.
Looks like they move Bryce over to the top of the screen. Broyles drops back to pass. Going to have some pressure.
Ball's hit. Come get it,
Ball's
Corday.
hit. Yeah.
Ritson was able to get back there and get his arm on the quarterback and falls harmlessly incomplete.
This will be a 4th down and 9.
Their quarterback is their punter, so got to be sure that they're going to line up in the punting. 4th and 9. Yeah, here comes the punting unit. Kind of a trick type deal.
Again, I want to thank Chris Balvan's having to do 2 things at once. He likes to do stuff well, so he shakes his head when he doesn't do it well. It's a decent punt. It's going to take a big hit.
Yeah.
That can roll into the end zone. That would be great.
Yeah, it rolls in the end zone.
That will be a touchback. Fortunately, they didn't. I think that ball was going to die. I don't know if he needed to slide to get that.
No. You kind of want to, like I said, when you kind of saw that it was slowing down, kind of want to gather your feet and touch it down in play, but kicked it away and going to get us the ball on the 20-yard line.
Thank you for joining us wherever you're joining us from tonight here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. I want to thank our exclusive playoff sponsor, Next Era Energy. Next Era Energy Resources has been powering Oklahoma since 2003. We're proud to support Elgin House football and deliver reliable, homegrown energy right here in the heartland. Next Era Energy Resources, American Energy, Oklahoma strong. As the Owls come out for their second drive of the game.
Yeah, turnover on downs on the first one, but did have some success on the ground.
Hand the ball off to Ritson, makes the first man miss, and the second's going to get up to the 25 for a nice little gain of about 5 on the play.
Yeah, I'm probably going to see a heavy dose of Ritson, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously going to take some shots as well with them playing so much tight man coverage. But at the end of the day, you're going to ride the horse that got you here, and Ritson's been doing it for 4 years now, so going to keep riding him as much as possible.
Be a 2nd and 5 now for the Elgin Owls.
Ritson comes into the game with over 1,200 yards rushing, 1,261, 1,678 total yards on the season. That was before the game.
Hand off to Ritson again. Gets to the outside. Can he break free? No, he cannot.
No, 32 kind of held on to him from his defensive end spot. Wasn't able to get rid of that tackle, so brings up a 3rd and 5 here. Like I said, they're really stacking that box, but a lot of teams are going to do that, obviously, against us. So
we're going to give him about a yard. So it'll be a 3rd and 4.
See what we come back to right here. 2:30 left to go here in the first quarter. Trying to get him to jump right there.
Yeah.
Maybe changing the play. Coach Adam Castro's done a great job all year. Play calls.
3rd and 4 now for the Owls. First quarter here. He's going to drop back to pass, throw it out, and
going to be short.
Yeah, and he looks Caden looks a little bit hurried right now.
Good catch by Jake Deal right there, but unable to get the first down, so it's going to bring up another punting situation. Well, our first punting situation.
You see that on the Elgin Roofing instant replay. He had
Fake
Lucas
that
Young.
run.
Yeah, man. Lucas was there, too. You did see him.
Kaysen back there to punt. I believe about a 34-yard average on the season. Not asked to do this much.
No, he's a time a game at most or 2. May do it a little more tonight. Gets this one away.
Not
and
a bad punt. Nobody
it takes
was
a decent
back,
roll.
yeah.
It takes a backward bounce and takes another forward bounce. It'll be knocked down there at the 47-yard line. That's where the Ada Cougars will take over.
Yeah, not a bad start for the Ada Cougars, obviously, right here. They're very excited about the start, as you can see over there on their sideline, but see what the defense comes out with here. Knew coming into this was going to be a battle, and it's definitely lived up to that so far.
We're talking to both coaching staffs. It seemed like they both have the feel this will be a 4-quarter game, so every possession is going to be huge in this game.
Yes.
So Broyles brings back out the Ada offense again with Karan Richardson, 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen.
Reverse.
And it's going to be flea flicker and throws it up. This is caught.
Yeah.
What a catch by Kyler Gaddis.
Yeah, like I said, a reverse flea flicker right there. Good job of sneaking that tight end out.
That ball hung in the air forever. I thought somebody might be able to get to it. But
Yeah. Corday with the big hit, but good job by the receiver hanging on to it right outside of the 20-yard line right there.
to Elgin defense and that Baker D need to stiffen up here inside the 20-yard line. You really need the Baker D here in playoff time. Hand off to Karan Richardson. Runs right into the line. Going to fall forward, gain about 2.
Yeah, kind of ran into his back of his own lineman. Couldn't really get around the lineman to make the tackle. So does push forward for about 2 or 3 yard lines. Gets inside of that Taco Mayo red zone.
It's been extremely fast first quarter here.
No doubt. Almost like the running clock second half.
Yeah. This will be a 2nd and 7 now for the Ada Cougars.
They're going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Elgin All Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Through life's trials, Liberty National Bank has been with you all the way, listening, embracing your goals, working together with you to build the business you want or the life you want. We've supported our neighbors and local businesses for over a century, always putting people first. For you, we're in the banking business. For you, we're here. Liberty National Bank, with you all the way.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 2nd and 7, 29 seconds left to go here in the Lawton Firefighter Association first quarter from the Nest in Elgin, Oklahoma. Brock Boyles is going to drop back to pass, being forced out of the pocket. Going to step out of bounds inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah, got to do a better job with our rush lanes. Obviously, we're kind of getting out of those rush lanes. Got to make sure we keep contained on that. Like I said, doesn't like to run it. A lot of times likes to
I think he may have lost a yard even.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so ball on the 19. So it'll be a 3rd and 8 now for the Ada Cougars. They do have a field goal kicker who's decent as well.
Big 3rd down right here.
Yeah, 3 receivers to the top. Karan Richardson should be behind Boyles. Gets forced out of the pocket again to the right. That's where he likes to go. Throws across his body and up and incomplete.
Yeah. Brody was back there. Tiny was back there as well. Looks like they're bringing in the kick here. They're going to try and get some points on the board. Take this lead.
So the kicker in number 24, it's a freshman, David Stout for the Cougars.
36-yard field goal.
From the right hash.
15 seconds left to go. Like I said, Ada trying to get on the board right here. Good job by the defense after that big play of stiffening up. Good snap. That's going to be...
Yeah, no good.
Good.
Is it good? Yeah, just snuck in on that left side. Ada takes a 3-0 lead over the Elgin Owls here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
They say the best way to be a good neighbor is to know your neighbors and give a little help when they need it. And when you need a little, you can find help at Ace Hardware in Elgin. Not only do they offer everything from grills to flowers, paint, hardware, and tools, they offer experience to help guide you through the process. And they're happy to take the time to make sure you can do it right. Ace Hardware of Elgin. They're more than just a hardware store. They're your neighbors. Ace Hardware, 7796 Highway 277 in Elgin.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We get set for another Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Come on, everybody. Let's go to Wayne's. Ada Cougars strikes first, lead 3-0.
Yeah, good job by the defense, though, right there. After that big, long flea flicker pass, stiffened up there and then held them to the field goal. So only a 3-0 lead for the Ada Cougars.
36-yard field goal by Stout. I'd like to see another good return here. Joey had a decent return earlier. They kick it kind of high and short, but it's over to Joey again. The 15-yard line. Got a lot of room on this left side if you can see the hole here. Spins free, stays on his feet up to the 30-yard line. That's what the Elgin Owls will take over on offense. 3 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Yeah, did a great job on the first drive, kind of mixing up the run and pass a little, but mostly Ritson. Got all the way down there, but a turnover on down. Second drive, 3 and out, though. Ada's front has done a good job so far for the most part. See if we can get maybe Brody moving a little here. Like I said, a lot of man-to-man on the outside.
There's plays to be had there.
Yeah. It'll probably be the last play of the first quarter.
Yep. Yeah, quarter that's went by in 25 minutes so far. It's pretty fast.
Action-packed, though.
Yeah, lots of going on here. Richard Meyer behind Caden. He's going to get the handoff up the middle.
Yeah, not much room right there. Good penetration right there.
That's how the first quarter lead. Ada Cougars lead your Elgin Owls 3-0 here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way. And making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. As we come into the second quarter, brought to you by Vincent Saylor State Farm. Everyone loves saving money. Customize a coverage plan that helps protect what's important to you, family things, and your bottom line. From safe driving rewards, bundling options, and discounts, Vincent Saylor can help you create a solution that's right for you. 580-699-2771. Got to go in the office and watch him do all the hard work. He does a lot of the hard stuff. He has to have the hard conversations with people. As the Elgin Owls here on 2nd and 10 as we enter this second quarter. Two receivers to the bottom. Brinson going to get it again, gets through the initial line of scrimmage, breaks free, slides up to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a good job of kind of getting in there pretty good, but like I said, the problem is if Brinson can kind of get past that initial surge, he's got some room on the backside, but
3rd and 5 now for the Elgin Owls.
Kind of having to fight his way through all the muck there in the beginning. Big third down right here, obviously, for the defense.
I like to see Caden.
For the offense.
Yeah, I like to see Caden slow down just a little bit. Seems like he's just a little bit hurried here when he's passing situations. So 3rd and 5. He's going to have plenty of time to pass, and he's got a man open. And can he get there? Makes the catch!
What a catch!
Brody Morris all the way down.
Extends his reach out there for the big catch. Gets it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Like we said right here on the Elgin Roofing replay, just a deep post route. Really turns on the Jets right there to go get it.
About a 40-yard completion from Boleto to Brody Morrison.
Stretches out right there with a great catch.
I think he could have, I said earlier, I thought he could have a big game tonight. He's going to have chances to do that.
Yeah, I mean, they play press one-on-one coverage all game, so if you can get off the ball, you should be able to run by some people.
So handoff to Aritzma, right up the middle this time, met by big number 58. By the way, he's a Memphis commit, so he's a D1 player at Ada.
Memphis. My mother-in-law is from Memphis. College roommate used to coach there back in the day. The Tigers.
Yeah. They seem to be a place that's kind of a stepping stone for a lot of coaches. They go through there and have some
doing
success
a good job
and move
there
on.
as well right now.
Yeah.
2nd and 5. Tiny back in there.
He's going to fake it to Tiny, throw it out to Brody. He's got some room on the outside. 10, 5, cuts back, makes a man miss. Can't quite get in, but he's going to be down at the 4 inside the Taco Mayo red zone.
Yeah, great job right there on the little under route. Kind of brought him in motion, faked the outside zone, booted back to this way, and just easy little catch and pitch. And Brody does the rest with it after. Does a great job right there. Almost sneaks his way in, but 1st and goal now from the 4, 5.
Tiny in there behind Caden. Ball is at the 6-yard line. Going to hand it to Tiny. Cuts it back up the middle. Nice cut back. Can he stay on his feet? No, but he's going to get down to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, great job right there by Tiny. That does outside zone that way, but does a good job of seeing that grass, kind of cutting across the grain, and picks up good 2 yards right there. Brings it 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from the 2 Owls, trying to take the lead for the first time in this game.
Ritson back in there at running back. Probably a dose of him right here.
See if those refrigerators can protect that snack back there. Tries to knock this one in.
They're going to have to take a timeout.
Yeah, they're not happy with that.
Somebody was.
Yeah, it's going to be a false start on the Elgin Owls.
False start indicated against the Owls.
I think Jake Deal was in a stance and then got out of that stance from his tight end spot. Maybe what the call is right there. So push back to the 7-yard line here. So still second down, though.
Yeah, second and goal from the 7-yard line. Get Ritzenmeyer a microphone. Just let that guy talk for a while and see what comes out of his mouth sometimes. He's going to hand the ball off to Ritzen right there. And you know this is going in.
Yes,
Tater, Ritzenmeyer. Elgin Owls take the lead over the Ada Cougars.
Ritzen's 39th touchdown on the year, 96th in his career, 7-yard jump right there to the corner of the end zone.
Yeah,
great response right there by the Owls.
We wanted to see how they would respond to getting down in a game, and there you go. Take the lead 6-3 as K1 comes on to kick the extra point.
Had a great pep rally today.
Yeah, we
got the mic for a little bit.
Another guy's dangerous with the mic. Extra point is up, and it is good. 7-3. Elgin leads the Ada Cougars here in the second quarter on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Get set for this Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everybody. Let's go to Wayne's. Got a little visitor in the booth here. My son Jason. Also, by the way, most of my family is sitting on the Ada side, and the lone person in the house with me that said, I'm going for Elgin here, has a Beat Ada shirt on.
Had a boy. I like you already, buddy.
Yeah, and he's come over here and sitting with us.
Where all the magic happens.
That's it. So he's sitting on the right side tonight. K1 set to kick this one off. The Vincent Sailor State Farm second quarter here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And kicks this one. Going to be another touchback for Ian Crins.
Yeah, Ian was Special Teams Player of the Week last week because of those touchbacks. I believe he had 6 last week. Also was 7 for 7.
Scoring recap brought to you by Pizza Corral. Vincent.
Yeah, great job right there on that drive to kind of take the lead back, 7-3. Brody Morrison did a great job on that one with the deep pass and then the little flare kind of boot pass, and then it's capped off by the 7-yard touchdown by Ritzenmeyer. Like we said earlier, his 39th touchdown on the year, 96 in his illustrious career.
Closer to that 100 touchdown mark. Brought Broyles brings the Ada offense again. 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. And we like to throw the ball around.
Yeah, we've done a good job on their running game also so far all night, but
big hole right there, and he makes the first man miss and gets to the outside. He's off to the races. Good job there just by making the tackle by Corday. A big gainer for the Ada Cougars.
As I'm talking about how well we've done on the run game,
right,
knocks off a big one right there. Kind of an outside zone, saw a little bit of grass, put his foot in the ground and went straight north, and able to pick up some big yardage right there on first down. Gets it inside the Owl 38-yard line.
All the way down to the 38. Ada Cougars threatening to score again. Ron Richardson on that long run for the Ada Cougars.
Like I said, up to that run, we did a good job kind of bottling him up, but had some success through the air so far.
Shift both players to the side again, same as they did the last play. This one they're throwing a little screen and thrown to nobody.
Good job by Phillip getting in there. Braxton as well. Yeah, kind of dangerous throw right there. But just dumped it in the middle of the field. Don't like to see that.
Weird spot there.
But it did fall incomplete, so brings up a 2nd and long.
It'll be 2nd and 10 now from the 38-yard line. 7-3 Elgin Owls.
Elgin faithful.
Yeah, getting
smart
loud.
Football fans understand that. Getting loud when the defense is out there and try and mess up with the cadence.
Ron Richardson behind Broyles. Tight end to the left, 3 receivers to the top. Broyles drops back to pass. Likes to be flushed out to the right. Trying to point people downfield. He's a smart kid. You knew he was going to run that the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, Casey did a good job of staying home this time. But there was a lot of green grass in front of him. Kept pushing those receivers deeper and deeper to get those DBs out of there and linebackers out of there. But brings up a 3rd and short right here.
Yeah, a little smart point down the field just to kind of get some more space as well. 3rd down and 1.
But like I said, he's one of those ones, just like we talk about Ritson and Brody and stuff like that. He's been the starter for 3.5 years. Kind of started somewhere about the middle of his freshman year.
Yeah, very heady player.
Yeah. Coach's son as well. Talked about that as well, too. So 3rd and short right here. See if the defense can get a big stop.
Surprised if Ada takes a shot here, but they're going to hand it to Ron Richardson. And there's a flag down, though, as well.
It's going to be interesting to see what Coach Wyatt decides to do, unless for some reason we were lined up in the neutral zone. But somebody was offsides maybe, so.
Everybody got quiet when they want to hear what's going on.
Yeah, so it's going to be 3rd. Let's see what the illegal shift or illegal formation.
Yeah, I think you march him back.
Yeah. 4th and 1. Yeah. So going to make it 3rd and 6.
Yeah. Made 3rd and 6 for the Ada Cougars. That Ron Richardson tried to reach forward on that one as well.
Got to be careful with that, though, sometimes.
Yes.
Get it punched out, obviously. Probably get quarterback on the outside, if I would think.
Gaddis and Wofford come out on the field 11-13 for the Cougars. At the bottom of your screen, them LaKeven Richardson, the dangerous receiver, and the one who's hurt Elgin tonight, number 5, Kanan Parker, top of your screen. Broyles drops back to pressure, going to get pressure, throws it up in a high spot. That could have. He saw 6 in front of him. And
Tiny. Had the huge catch last week. And unable to come up with that one. Kind of in no man's land here, so probably going to go for it right here would be my guess. Quarterback is the punter, so maybe a quick kick to try.
I think
they're
go
going
for
it. So, 34-yard line. Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible field position if you do get a turnover on downs.
Pretty normal starting spot in high school games. So again,
big play right here for the defense.
Watch him running the ball as well. He's dangerous when he gets outside the pocket. Bring a little bit of pressure up the middle. Good job there to force him back, and he's going to throw this away. Elgin's going to get the stop.
Great job by him right there, knowing the situation, though, and throwing it away rather than taking that big, long sack.
Great job by the Elgin defense after giving up that big run. Able to get a turnover on downs.
Caleb Adesola in there as well. I saw Josh Adesola here tonight. Not sure if Mike's here. So CD187 is in the house as well. Congratulations to Colin Donnelly. Last week was named the conference special teams player of the week.
Yeah, very cool.
Great job by him as a true freshman.
If you can play as a true freshman in college, you're doing something right no matter what. To be a player of the week, even on special teams. And you know what most coaches will tell you when you're a young person?
Hey, get on the track squad, special teams.
Get on special teams, man. Make some plays on special teams because you can stand out there. So Elgin will take over here on the 35-yard line. Ritson Meyer behind Caden Mileto. He's going to get the handoff up the middle. Got a good hole. Makes the guy miss. Gets to the outside. 50, 45, 40, 35. Cuts it back. 25. Back again. We tackle inside the red zone. The Taco-Maya red zone at the 17-yard line.
Great job by Joey Ariano on the outside, blocking downfield. Gave another 15 or 20 yards on that play.
Gain of 48 on the play by Ritson Meyer.
Tiny coming in to give him a little bit of a rest right there. Good job kind of putting that guy also in the turn spin as well. Great job by Ritson Meyer. Probably over 100 yards so far here in the first half.
Ball into the Taco-Maya red zone. Tiny going to give him a bit of a break, and there's going to be a
false start by someone. Trying to go outside, kind of a little counter to the left right there was what was called. Pushes behind the sticks here, 1st and 15.
$7:31 left to go here in the Vincent Sailor State Farm second quarter as we face a 1st and 15 just outside the 20 at the 21-yard line. Hand off to Tiny on the outside. Can he get free past the first guy? He does. Cuts it up. 10, 5, all the way down at the 3.
Outside zone right there. Great job by Tiny of finding the hole. And then cut underneath that receiver right here. Brody does a good job blocking on the outside. And he gets all the way down to the 3-yard line.
See it on the Elgin Roofing instant replay. And again, we're talking off camera, off air about this a little bit. You got a guy like Aritson who's got speed, no doubt about it. But him and Tiny are definitely different type of runners, and so
yeah. Last week, did Coach Castro and Coach Hill, as that running backs coach, did a great job of kind of rotating those guys in and out, keeping them both fresh because they both play a ton of defense as well. Caden's got to keep this, and that's going to be offsides. Got to do, like I said, got to lock in a little bit. Got multiple offsides, illegal procedures so far in this game. So that's kind of pushing you back. Going to make it a 1st and 9 there from.
And we've had a couple of changes on the line tonight, but.
Yeah, Zayden Roberts is at center right now.
Got a couple of players banged up there, but
Usher and Deal at the guards. And
shout out to Usher. Played a really good game last week. Getting the start tonight.
Cam and Hud at those tackles. Tight ends kind of interchangeable between Tucker, Lucas, and Jake Deal. Jake Deal was the Rough Rider of the week last week for the tight end spot. Great job by him.
So 1st and 9 now for the Elgin Owls. Hand off to fake to Ritson Meyer. Caden needs to sit on this one. Oh, he gets free. Tuck that ball, Caden. Fights forward. Still going. Down to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, it was kind of a fake trying to throw it out quick and wasn't able to get a grip on the ball, but did a good job of fighting his way all the way down to about the 1 or 2-yard line.
Man, run
almost
through
tried
a couple
to kind
of
of
guys.
flip it to Ritson as well. Kind of going with a little bit of tempo right here. Probably going to see a power play to Ritson right here.
So from the 1-yard line now, handoff to Ritson Meyer and ducks down, and that should be a touchdown.
Nope, they're going to say he's just short.
He's going to be brought down. Just short.
They're going to say he's just short.
Well, hold on. Yep, they're going to say he's just short right there. 3rd.
Elgin faithful does not like that.
No.
So 3rd and 1. 3rd and goal from the 1.
About the inch-yard line. They're going to go Ritson Meyer right here.
Hand off to Ritson Meyer in the middle. Touchdown, Owls!
Great job right there by the offensive line.
Woo!
Ritson's 40th touchdown on the year.
Elgin takes a 13-3 lead. We see this on the Elgin Roofing instant replay.
97
in his career. 5:24. Elgin opens up the lead a little bit. K1 comes to kick the extra point. Woo! Here's the snap. Good. Kick is up and good. 14-3. Elgin leads the Ada Cougars here in the second quarter on the Oklahoma Sports Network, where sports is our middle name.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, Elgin has a 14-3 lead over the Ada Cougars. We get set for another Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everybody. Let's go Wayne's.
It's Meyer's second touchdown of the night.
97 on his career.
Get a quick little break on the bench real quick. He'll be right back out there probably at his
well-deserved break. He needs it.
Inside linebacker spot.
So So Ian Crin set to kick this one off. Touchback on his last kick in this direction for the Elgin Owls. Here we are. Ian kicks it off, and it is another kick going to go into the end zone for another touchback. Spade will take over from the 20-yard line.
At the Pizza Corral scoring recap right here. A lot of Ritzenmeyer on that drive, obviously set up by the long, big run by him. Also a great job by Tiny of getting us down into that goal-to-go situation, but capped off by Ritzenmeyer's 97th career touchdown, 40th on the year. Makes it 14-3. Your Elgin Owls over the Eder Cougars.
We've got Ritzen and you don't. It's kind of been the theme for the last couple of years. And again, he's just been a starter for a couple of years, so he's had guys in front of him. Right? He's had a Lund. I mean,
yeah, Matt Lund.
My goodness.
All-time leading rusher in school history. Ritzen's about 600 yards or so away from that record as well.
Royals in the 8 offense back on the field. Handoff to Karan Richardson. Going to gain about 4 or 5 on first down.
Not a bad play on first down right there for the Cougars. Said want to get in these second and manageables and things like that. They do like to take a lot of shots.
Yep.
So on these second and manageables is a good time to potentially take a shot. Defensive backs have played fairly well. The only long pass they've really completed so far tonight was on that flea flicker.
Karan Richardson, the lone back behind Brock Boyles. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. McKeevan Richardson, the dangerous receiver, the bottom of your screen. Handoff is to Karan Richardson on the outside, though, and good job by shutting down that edge.
Yeah, good job of pursuit right there. Going to bring up a 3rd and long. Here comes Caleb. Had a solo with that fast package in there. Big T headed his way to the sidelines.
It'll be a 3rd and 4 now for the Ada Cougars.
Said on that 3rd down situation, they move HUD inside. You got Caleb and Tucker on the outside.
Scores from around the state. Cushing and Ardmore tied up at 14 in the first quarter. Broken Bow leads Weatherford 21-14 in the second quarter. And Tuttle all over Grove 21-0 in the second quarter.
Well, maybe that answers some questions about Grove.
Yep. The Broyles is going to drop back to pass. Being pressured.
Oh, Caleb!
It's going to be. How's he not going to be sacked?
Caleb couldn't get him down. Had him around the waist, but wasn't able to tackle him.
They didn't have quite the strength and positioning to throw him down. But it's going to be a 4th down either way, so Elgin will force a punt here.
Great job by Adesola right there, though. I know you've heard that over the years. They did a great job of getting in there, holding on for dear life. I'm not able to get him down, but hey, at the end of the day, force the incomplete pass. You get the stop. See if Corday can maybe get his hands on this one.
Great pressure there by the defense. Going to try to pressure this one.
No, we're going to let that one roll. Get out of the way.
Take a sideways bounce. Going to
the old Peter call.
Yeah. They'll be down at the 42-yard line. That's where Elgin will take over. 3:41 left to go here in the Vincent Sayre State Farm second quarter. Also 5A, MacArthur and Del City 14-14. And listen to this. I said Newcastle's better than people give them credit for. They lead Pryor 21-0 in the second quarter. That is
a lot of people had Pryor going all the way. Pryor, I heard an awesome stat on High School Huddle by Chris Evans and those guys. Pryor has not made it past the quarterfinals ever. So
yeah, that would be that's what they said, right?
Newcastle.
Trying to hold up
over those guys after that long road trip all the way up to Pryor.
Newcastle, we got to see, had a lot of offensive talent.
Tiny in there, giving Ritson a little bit of a break after that defensive drive.
So Caden will drop back to pass. He's going to be forced out of the pocket. Wants to throw it up deep. And I think he thought Kaysen. And there's a flag back here, by the way. I think it might be a late hit.
Kaysen fell. Had Kaysen kind of run down and not sure how he fell, but it was on the ground.
I think there's a late hit maybe here on Caden. Let's see.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be roughing the passer on the Ada Cougars.
Hayden did a good job right there getting out of pressure. He kept his eyes downfield. Like I said, had Kaysen.
Yes, he did.
But Kaysen, I said, not sure how Kaysen was on the ground, but looked up and he was on the ground. almost intercepted, but at the end of the day, it would have wiped out the interception with the late hit. So gets us on our side of the 50 right here.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the Ada Cougar 43-yard line. Hand off to Tiny. Nowhere to go at all. Tackled by 44, Wyatt Kilgore.
Good player right there, 44 on the outside. Got a little bit of an injury last week. Kind of bandaged up a little, but got a shoulder issue from my understanding. But did a good job right there coming from his defensive end spot of getting Tiny. So it kind of came from that backside like we see Tucker New and Phillip do a lot of times. But good play right there.
So make it 2nd and 12 now for the Elgin Owls.
Because a lot of times on that play, you're not accounting for that guy because you don't
Right.
think he can get all the way across the field like that. So good play right there by him.
He's going to throw the ball out to Ritzenmeyer. Throws that stiff arm out there again. Going to be gain tackled at about the 41-yard line.
Got the lost yardage back, but it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. Well, 3rd and about 9 right here. See what Coach Castro goes in for.
Really like to see Elgin cap this one off with a score of some kind. At least run this two minutes off. You can go at halftime 21-3.
Ada does get the ball, so
That's
obviously don't want to.
Yeah, don't give them the ball back right now and let
Right.
them double up on that. It's 3rd and 9 here for the Elgin Owls. 3 receivers to the bottom. Got some time to pass, and he's got Kaysen wide open. Makes the catch inside the 20. Taco Mile red zone down to the 19-yard line.
Yeah, a little trail route right there. Great throw by Caden Boletto. Hit it right there in that little soft spot in the zone. Kaysen Meyer with a good catch. As you can see right here, kind of a little trail route, kind of a little rub route as well. Joey does a good job.
22-yard completion.
Puts the ball right on Kaysen. Gets it right on the cusp of that.
Yeah, we're there.
Taco Mile red zone.
Hand off to Ritson up the middle, ducks his shoulder, and gets down to the 13-yard line or so.
Yeah, like you said earlier, Billy, like I said, want to try and get a touchdown right here, want to get another score, but also try and want to run that clock down as much as possible so that way they don't give the ball back to the Cougars. But, hey, if you'll take a touchdown, don't matter what.
So 2nd and 3 for the Owls. 2 receivers to the top. Fake to Ritson. He's got Kaysen open.
Yes, sir!
And it's a touchdown, Caden Boletto.
Caden right now playing with a ton of confidence.
Yeah.
Looked at the sideline, gave a little guns up, baby.
Beautiful 13-yard pass. Lead Kaysen. He had a safety or corner coming in as well, kind of floating in on that and able to make a good pass for the touchdown. 20-3, Elgin Owls extend their lead over the Ada Cougars.
Caden's 22nd touchdown of the year. Kaysen Meyer's 4th receiving touchdown of the year. 5th overall.
Kind of a bad, just looked terrible there, but it's still good. 21-3, Elgin leads Ada Cougars here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Woo!
Step into the best chapter of your life, one with rheumatology care from a provider who focuses on your well-being and getting you back to what matters most. Dr. Shahzad is dedicated to building long-lasting relationships based on trust and medical integrity with every single patient. Schedule your telemedicine appointment today. Don't let rheumatoid arthritis or other inflammatory conditions stop you from enjoying life. MMG, the power of many for the benefit of one.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, gets up into the Wayne's driving kickoff. Come on, everybody, let's go to Wayne's. Elgin with the 21-3 lead over the Ada Cougars. 1:33 left to go here in the first half. Another good drive there by the Elgin Owls. Ada took the 3-0 lead, 21 unanswered points by the Elgin Owls.
Jeremy Coleman, please report to the announcer's booth.
And here we are, another kickoff. This is going to be another touchback, third one in a row for Ian Cringe. It'll take over from the 20-yard line.
That gives Ian 22 touchbacks on the year. Said making the team go 80 yards every drive. I mean, said a lot of high schools kind of the starting field position is that 35, 40-yard line. As they say, football's a game of inches.
Yeah.
Now you're making them go an extra 15, 20 yards every drive. And as good as the Baker D is, it's hard to get that going for any offense.
So Broyles brings the 8 offense back out.
Got to be smart right here if you're the DBs right here. Don't want to give up anything
nothing
cheap.
behind you.
They do get the ball.
Broyles drops back the pass, quick route this time to number 11. It is complete all the way up to the 27-yard line.
Saw him before the game. That's a huge target right there that they have at number 11. Not sure how tall he is, but before the game, kind of on the field walking around, and he is a big, big target.
So 2nd and 2 now for Ada. Clock ticking, 1:10 here in the first half. Broyles drops back the pass again, flushed out of the pocket. He just throws it straight up in the air out of bounds.
Brings up a 3rd down right here. Kind of get a stop right here. Might call a timeout, see if you can
get another one.
Get another score in here. They got to do the right thing first and stop this 3rd down play.
3rd down and 2. Elgin now crowd getting into it. You can hear that. We got train whistles and jugs being shook all around. Broyles drops back to pass again, forced out of the pocket. Got a man sitting there for the first down. Ball's on the ground, and Elgin gets it. What a turnover!
Ritzenmeyer with the fumble recovery.
Good job by Ritzenmeyer to pick that ball up, and just like that, Els in business again.
Yeah, you see right here, catch, and then somebody comes and knocks it out. Looks like Brody and Corday were on
both
a
of them. Brody's
Ritson
kind of crazy like he did it, yeah.
Ritson was able to fall on it. Gives us great field position right here at the 38-yard line. 53 seconds left to go. Looks like we have 2 timeouts.
Yeah, 2 timeouts left. 53
so
seconds.
Plenty of time right here. You can still run the ball as well because of the amount of time that you got. Clock stops after first down so that you get the chain set. Little reverse right here.
And he's going to try to throw this ball, and he does underthrow it. Oh, that was not what you really want to do.
No, not a bad idea to run that right there after a change of possession. Brody not able to get it all the way out there. Had some pressure in his face.
Yeah.
But luckily that ball fell harmlessly to the turf.
He did have Lucas running open, but you can take a shot right there. That's okay. 2nd and 10.
Max took the lead, 21-14. Del City, both OSN schools, so one of those guys will head to the 5A.
So 2nd and 10 now for the Owls. Ritzenmeyer behind Caden Boletto. Caden looking to pass again, and good job, Cason Meyer, inside the 25, down 24. First down, Owls.
Clock will stop as we get everything set, the chain set as well. But great throw right there by Caden. Caden playing with a lot of confidence tonight, and I love to see it.
After that first drive, he looks a lot better now, more settled into this game.
Just got to get hit a couple times.
Swing it out to Ritzenmeyer, who's got a lot of room in front, makes a guy miss inside the Taco Mile red zone. Get on his feet, 10, 5, touchdown, Ritzenmeyer!
Got a couple penalties on the play because Ritson does Ritson things right there after that touchdown. Not sure, but that makes the score 27-3. It'll be after the touchdown.
Hello, playoff Ritzenmeyer. Unreal.
3rd touchdown of the night, 4th Meyer touchdown overall. I think it was right outside the camera angle of what Ritson possibly did.
Which is okay.
They're going to see right here if they're going to do it on the kickoff or if they're going to do it on the extra point.
27-3 now the score. This game flipped in an absolute hurry.
There's a lot of, I don't know what he did exactly, but there was multiple flags. Okay. Might have did the Marshawn right there. And I have no voice. If we blew your speakers, we apologize about that.
Ian Cran's on to kick the extra point. It's up and good. 28-3 now the score. Elgin in control over the Ada Cougars here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And now for your Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Come on, everybody. Let's go to Wayne's. 28-3 Elgin Owls over the Ada Cougars here.
Probably not going to get a touchback on this one.
No.
Got to be smart right here. Got to stay in your lanes. Don't want to give them decent field position. Still have 27 seconds left. Not sure how many timeouts they have. No, they've called a couple. They got one timeout left. Yeah, so said want to make sure that we kick it deep, but don't want to give a big return right here. So after a little bit of a slow start, now 28-3. It's been all Owls. It's been the Meyer show. Kaysen went 3 big catches so far in this game. Ritson doing playoff Ritson things. 3 touchdowns, well over 100 total yards. Stick around at halftime. We'll have Corey Eastlick halftime show for you. Also get with David Dillingham and get some stats. Then also have the Hale-Bent keys to the second half. We'll talk about how those girls can stay open on December 13th.
So K1 kicking this one off. And
line drive right there. I said, okay.
Yeah, I thought it might go through. Takes a decent bounce. Got a lot of room. Gets up to the 28, though. Good job by the Elgin.
Yeah, good job by Sam Jockman and Brody Donnelly right there. Sam, practice player of the week. Does a great job on kickoff. Has the last couple years. But great job by Sam right there, as you can see on the Elgin roofing replay.
So Ada offense will take over. 22 seconds left here in the first half.
Be interesting to see what they decide to do right here. Obviously, you're down 25 points, so you need to get some points on the board, but you don't want to force another turnover as well. So see if they maybe just run this one out.
You're just joining us. Ada scored the first 3 points, then 28 unanswered by Elgin. Hand off to Karan Richardson.
Yeah, just kind of being okay with going in here at halftime. So what a first half, like I said, down 3-0, and then really responded and answered. Been a great job by the defense after that first drive, and great job by the offense. Offensive line's doing a great job tonight, creating some big holes.
And that's how the first half will end. Elgin leads 28-3 of the Ada Cougars here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
Firehouse Subs is stacked to satisfy. Every sub's piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and bold flavor in every bite. All served on a freshly toasted roll. Big portions, no shortcuts. Just crave-worthy subs made to truly satisfy. And at Firehouse Subs, every bite makes an impact. A portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. Download the Firehouse Subs app and get up to $10 off your first order. Skip the line, stack the flavor, and support your local heroes. Only at Firehouse Subs. At participating U.S. restaurants. Offer valid for 1 week after account registration. Additional terms apply.
I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurers.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, the Elgin Owls lead 28-3 over the Ada Cougars. And now for your halftime show, brought to you by Corey Eslick Farmers Insurance. As your local farmers agent right next to All-America Bank, she can help customers like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits your needs. This process is straightforward and personalized to help make you smarter about insurance. With over 20 years experience in the industry, she has the knowledge and tools to help you better understand your coverage options, whether it's auto, home, life, renters, business insurance, and more. Give her a call at 580-492-5547. Enjoy the halftime show, everybody.
Released in 1969, here's Neil Diamond's Sweet Caroline. Blending both rock and jazz music, the group Chicago became extremely popular in the 1970s. Here's one of their biggest hits from that decade, 25 or 6 to 4. In the 80s, big hair and screaming electric guitar became the hottest form of popular music. Here's the heavy metal hit from the Scorpions, Rock You Like a Hurricane. The 90s brought a wide variety of music to the world with the rise of hip-hop and grunge. However, the rise of the boy bands was one of the most popular styles dominating the radio. Here's the Backstreet Boys hit, I Want It That Way. Moving into the 2000s and present day, music is as eclectic as it's ever been. There are so many genres and styles for folks to listen to that exemplifies and expresses the beautifully diverse world of humankind we live in today. When it comes to music, there is no best. All music is best, and we hope we appreciate the tiny sample that we've shared with you this evening. Finishing off our halftime performance, The Pride will share one of our most recent additions to our list of tunes. Here's the 2014 hit from Jesse J, Bang Bang! And now, ladies and gentlemen, join the band as we play our Elgin Owls fight song. Ladies and gentlemen, the band, students, and staff would like to say a big thank you to all the band boosters, parents, teachers, administrators, and youth supporters. We got a great marching season, and
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
Scott's House of Flowers in Elgin has been proud to serve Elgin and the surrounding area with a wide variety of flowers and gifts for all occasions. Come see them for great gift ideas, including the exclusive Tyler candles. And who couldn't resist Sweet Shop USA, featuring handmade grand truffles. Scott's House of Flowers just off Highway 277 in Elgin. Delivery available or stop by for easy pickup. Phone 492-4880. Scott's House of Flowers.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, the Elgin Owls lead 28-3 over the Ada Cougars. Vincent's got some stats from the first half.
Yeah, big first half by Ritson Meyer. Obviously, both Myers with big first halves. Ritson has 124 rushing yards with 2 touchdowns. Also has 2 catches for 27 yards and another touchdown. That gives him 41 touchdowns on the season and 98 for his career. Brody has 2 catches for 55 yards. Kaysen, 3 catches for 49 yards in that touchdown. Caden Belletto, what a great first half he has, playing with a ton of confidence right now. Back on track to his kind of efficient ways.
Yeah.
9 for 12 for 129 yards and 2 touchdowns. That gives him 23 touchdowns on the year and only that 1 interception. Got 280 yards of total offense for the Owls.
Wow.
130 for the Ada Cougars, but most of that, about 105 of it, comes on 2 plays.
Yeah.
So the defense has really done a great job all night. Obviously aided by a couple drop balls, but we've also dropped a couple of interceptions as well. So, like I said, great job by the defense. Great job by the offense as well after that turnover on downs. Kind of a little slow start to the first quarter, but the second quarter really turned it on and got 28 points there. Meyer show again, like I said, Kaysen and Ritson playing both very good football games, and I'm very, very impressed with Caden Belletto. Like I said,
after that first drive, he looked a little pressured, a little hurried.
Rid of it quick, and then now he's kind of stepping into it, and you can see that confidence building.
Yes, you can see it happen.
Yeah, that
tangible
touchdown to Kaysen kind of gave a little look to the sideline, like, come on, let's go. So you love to see that. So overall, just a great first half by your Elgin Owls, all over the Ada Cougars, 28-3.
And now for your keys to the second half, brought to you by Hell Bent. Call ahead or walk-ins available. They specialize in military, men's, and boys' haircuts. Stop by today to let them make you look your best. 7796 U.S. Highway 277 in Elgin.
Yeah, Shannon did a great job on my hair on Thursday. Got myself all picture ready for Christmas pictures tomorrow with the family. So really excited about everything that the girls do over there. And like I said, December 13th, you guys can stay open until 2 o'clock because that state championship game isn't until potentially 7. So got to let Mary know that they can still get up there in time. But at the end of the day, keys to the second half, this first drive is super important right here. Obviously, Ada came out with a lot of vinegar and things like that and was really excited with that 3-0 lead, and then kind of put the foot on the pedal there and got up to 28-3. So the key is going to be this first drive. If we can get either a turnover or get them to not score, I mean, you could see them really get deflated at that point. Also, on the offensive side of the ball, got to keep our foot on the pedal.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're up 28, you're up 25 points. Obviously, you're up 4 scores, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of football left to be played. So got to keep your foot on the pedal, and I know Coach Castro will do that. And on the defensive side of the ball, just got to keep playing like you're playing. Keep everything in front. They're going to get a little desperate here, so they're probably going to try and push the ball downfield a little. They've done a good job outside of that one run in the running game. But like I said, got to do a good job keeping that quarterback in the pocket. Got to have better kind of awareness on the outside, staying outside. I know Tucker has kind of gone inside several on some of his rushes. So got to make sure we keep those rush lanes going and keep him in that pocket, because when he's in the pocket, he tends to kind of throw the ball around a little and might get some interceptions for Bryce and Brody and those guys on the back end. So that is your keys to the second half, brought to you by Hale Bent.
Look from scores around the state, possible matchups. Assuming Elgin finished this one off, I can't even talk. Assuming they finish this one off, Cushing-Ardmore winner awaits. Cushing leads that one 21-14 at the half. Ardmore played Ada earlier this year. Ada beat them by a couple touchdowns, but a high-scoring game in that rivalry there. Cushing, again, one of those teams that offensively they always, in the last 5-6 years, they've definitely had quite a good of an offensive attack there, but 21-14 they lead at halftime. A team we saw earlier in this year, Weatherford Eagles, they trail Broken Bow 28-14. That one at the half, and the winner of that game looks like they'll be taking on, no surprise there, Tuttle 35-0 over Grove at the half. And again, we didn't know what Grove had, but it's not even to say that Grove's not.
No, Tuttle's a very
good team.
I mean, we saw that last year, obviously, the state title game. They might have gotten better from last year. So, like I said, that Tuttle's it look like they're going to walk away with that one. So they'll have an interesting matchup next week against maybe Broken Bow. But, hey, you still got the second half left to play. I want to thank our playoff sponsor as well. We'll get that for you after the boys come out.
As soon as we can hear, and I can't even hear anything.
Huge shout out to the Elgin faithful. There's no place like the Nest on a Friday night. Obviously, they know that this is the last game at home. No matter what the outcome of this one will be, that semifinal game, if we're able to hold on to this lead, will be played at a neutral field.
Exclusive.
Possibly, if Cushing can hold on to that victory, possibly somewhere around the city. And as soon as we know that information, if we're able to pull this one off, we will let you know where that game will be. Next week, we're off, no matter what, obviously, as well. Boys will still continue to practice. Maybe Coach Wyatt will have a baby in between.
Yeah, they're right there,
They're right on the cusp. I know Elizabeth is still here loud and proud. Right underneath the booth. So good luck to those guys as well.
Our exclusive playoff sponsor, Next Air Energy Resources, has been powering Oklahoma since 2003. Proud to support Elgin Al's football and deliver reliable homegrown energy right here in the heartland. Next Air Energy Resources, American Energy, Oklahoma strong, as we get set here for this Wayne's Drive-In kickoff.
Come on, everybody.
Let's go, Wayne. And
saw Joe in the stands.
Lawton Fraternal Order of Police, third quarter. K1 set to kick this one off to the Ada Cougars starting the second half here from the Nest in Elgin, Oklahoma.
It's high and another touchback.
Going to be another touchback for K1.
Like I said, important drive right here for both teams. Obviously, if Ada's able to score, it gives them a little bit of momentum, try and get back into this thing. And obviously, if the defense can hold them to no points right here, or turnover, or a 3 and out, could give the offense a lot of momentum and push that score out to an even bigger lead. And
again, Ada's had a couple of opportunities deep passing the ball.
Yes, they have.
Fallen incomplete. Dropped, really, is what they were.
Outside of that one long run, they've done a good job holding the running back.
Quick pass outside here, going to be complete. Tackled at the 28-yard line. Make it 2nd and 3 now for the Cougars.
Yeah, just a quick little hitch route on the outside right there. Gets almost like an extension of the run game right there. Brings it 2nd and short. So Corday playing off a little, so take what the defense gives you.
Make it actually a 2nd and 2 now for the Cougars. Elgin defense, see if they can get a stop right here.
See Booty in the stands with his noisemaker.
And off to Karan Richardson, who has nowhere to go this time.
Good job right there by Tucker New. Braxton Antuna brings up a 3rd and short right here. Yeah, big play for both teams.
3rd and 2 for the Ada Cougars. The Elgin Owl faithful still going strong.
Yes, they are.
You can feel it up here. Boyles, the quarterback. Richardson backs Lakeven off. Out route incomplete. 4th down.
Yeah, just missed the communication right there by the receiver and the quarterback. Quarterback kind of threw it like a hitch route, and the receiver kind of ran an out route. So got to probably play punt safe right here. I know they're deep in their own territory, but The quarterback is the punter, and we saw what happened last week.
Yeah.
With the quarterback playing punter.
MacArthur and Dell City tied at 28 at the half.
That one's at the hill.
Yep. So Broyles, low snap, going to punt this one away. Nearly blocked. Going to bounce. Corday dangerously goes and gets that one.
Yeah, good job by him, like I said, kind of making sure that ball didn't bounce. So great job by the defense right there. We would want to, like I said, we wanted to make sure that we did it. We came out with a lot of energy and obviously 3 and out.
And
good job by Coach Baker.
Yeah.
And the whole entire defense.
Ball inside the Ada Cougar 50 at the 46-yard line. Great starting position for the Owls here in the second half as Tiny's going to come out.
Yeah, Richard's probably playing a little bit more defense than normal this week, so giving him a little rest after that 3 and out. But Tiny is up to the challenge.
Tiny up the middle, big hole. Still on his feet, spinning around, dragging defender, still going. Can he break free all the way inside the Tuckle Mile red zone, down to the 15, 31-yard Braxton Antuna.
Don't call me Tiny.
No, sir. You watch this on the Elgin Roofing instant replay.
Like I said, nobody wants to see Ritson go or anything like that, but I'm very intrigued and excited about the opportunity that Braxton has next year to finally be the guy.
Yeah.
And he's shown it the last 2 years, but right there, he said, I know we laugh and call him Tony and stuff like that, but.
Big hole up the left side.
Might come back right here.
Yeah, there's a flag at the 13-yard line. Uh-oh, there's extracurriculars going on.
Flag's thrown in the backfield. It's probably a spot of a hold, so that's going to push us back outside of that red zone. First and 20, more than likely.
Yeah, it will be a hold on the Elgin Owls. Look, every time we've got down here inside the red zone, we've had a penalty.
Yeah, like I said, that's one thing we have to clean up. Obviously, as you continue to move on, teams get tougher, games get tougher, and like I said, one time that might come back and bite us.
Yep. It'll be a 1st and 20 now at the 25-yard line. Elgin Owls trying to reach the state semifinals.
Second year in a row.
Came out to Ritson Meyer. Yeah, going to be tackled right there at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, only about a yard or two on that play. Not good job by the defensive front of the Cougars.
Brings up second down for the Owls.
9:23 left to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Lawton Fraternal Order Police, third quarter.
Yeah, I want to thank all our sponsors all year. You guys have done a tremendous job of supporting our network, and thank you a ton.
Drops back to pass. He's got a man wide open. Lucas Young from Caden Mileto, 23 yards out. Touchdown, Elgin.
Caden Mileto's third touchdown of the night. Great play design right there.
Yes.
Lucas running down the middle of the field, wide open. Great throw by Caden right there, having a great game. Came in 9 for 12, makes him 13. 10 for 13 on the night.
Extra point is up and good. 35-3, Elgin leads the Ada Cougars here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery comes celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, the Elgin Owls lead the Ada Cougars now 35-3 here in the third quarter. As we get set for another Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everybody. Let's go to Wayne's. So Elgin did exactly what they wanted to do. They forced Ada to punt the ball and able to score a touchdown. Open up a big lead in this game.
Yeah, 32-point lead here.
Yeah. It'll be good to be able to. It's going to be good to have that. Not an off week next week technically if we move on, but to have a week where you can get some of those guys who are a little banged up, and everybody's banged up this time of year. So
12th game of the year for everybody. So yeah, like I said, everybody's kind of beat up at this point. But yeah, it'll be good. A little rest potentially. Just an FYI, if we are able to get by this one, there will be no Coach's Show next week.
Show, that's right.
We will be back at Burrito Miko the Tuesday, December 2nd for the Coach's Show if we're able to hold on to this big lead here.
So Ada will take over from the 20-yard line.
Pizza Corral scoring recap. Great job right there. Defense forces a 3-and-out, and then the offense comes out. Big, huge touchdown. Big, great run by Braxton Antuna, and then capped off by the long touchdown pass from Caden Boletto to Lucas Young. Caden Boletto's third touchdown of the night.
Yeah, Caden Boletto having himself a game tonight.
No doubt about it. Going to be an interesting race for that. For that K5 offensive player of the game.
That's Ron Richardson. Very patient run this time. Going to be tackled at the 30-yard line, right near the first down sticks.
Looks like they're going to give it to him.
Yeah, it's going to be a first down for the Cougars.
Yeah, he does. He's kind of patient back there. A little bit of Ritson to a certain degree. Like I said, very patient, kind of Le'Veon Bell style.
Pretty good sized kid as well.
Interesting formation here, kind of back there by himself with 4 receivers. Now he's going to motion him back.
He's going to get the handoff again off the right side. Gets to the outside edge. Going to have another first down for the Cougars.
Yeah, found something they like right here in this drive with a couple 10-yard runs right off the bat. Second half, we'll keep him updated on all those scores around the state.
So 1st and 10 for the Cougars. The crowd's still in this. All their 32, still getting loud. Gonna miss that after this week. I know they'll travel well. Good job by Kaysen to make the tackle there after a gain of 5. It's 2nd and 5 down for the Cougars.
Yeah, to be at a neutral site. Like I said, Cushing's able to hold on probably somewhere around the city if I had to guess. Not sure what schools applied to host one of those games. So as soon as we know, we will let you know. Obviously got to hold on to this here. Still a decent amount of football left to be played.
Broyles gets the snap, looking to pass this time, throws over the middle. We've thrown down. That is number 5, Kanan Parker, the junior for the Cougars.
Got a hold right here, though. That's going to come back and push them back to a 2nd and 15. Tucker New did a good job from his defensive end spot. Got close to the quarterback and got a handful of jersey on him. I won't sing it this time, but
we ready.
We're definitely ready.
Big T coming off the field.
Just to let you know, too, we'll find out for sure, but probably not going to be able to broadcast the game, the semifinal game. If we're able to get there, we will.
Yeah, not live feed. Not like we'll be able to talk.
We'll see our pretty faces.
We'll do audio, and you can. The in booth, by the way, can be more fun sometimes. Broyles is going to drop back the pass. Screen back to the backside of the field there. Good job
by Caleb playing a very good game tonight from that defensive end spot.
Caleb read that out very well. 3rd down now for the Cougars. 3rd and 14.
Elgin faithful on their feet, shaking them jugs. See what we can do right here to the Cougars. Third and long.
3rd and 14 now. Boyle's trying to make something happen for the Cougars. Drops back to pass, throws it up deep.
Good job by Corday right there.
Bounds in, incomplete. Corday forced him to the sideline. Use that sideline as your defender. And 4th down now for the Cougars. They're going to punt this one away.
After some strong runs, not able to do much more. So it brings up the punting situation.
Cushing
saw
open.
Coach,
Go ahead.
saw Coach Wyatt give the old safe signal just to make sure that they punt this one away. Not a
low
great punt,
kick, yeah.
but it's going to take a decent bounce. We should get decent field
At the
position there.
35-yard line. Cushing now has a 28-14 lead over Ardmore in the third quarter. Broken Bow 36-14 over Weatherford in the third quarter, and Tuttle still 35-0 over Grove in the third quarter. Look at some 5A scores as well. We'll see what's going on down there.
At the Hill.
Yeah, down at the Hill.
Tied at halftime, what it's saying right now.
Yep.
Pryor was able to get a field goal on the board, 21-30.
Yeah, Newcastle leads Pryor 21-3 at halftime. Bishop McGinnis 35-7 lead over Claremore, and Carl Albert all over McAllister. Heard from the Ada press booth, the radio guys down the road, that McAllister had some off-the-field stuff going on this week. So
Carl Albert, 50-something wins in a
Yep.
row? Got Ritson lined up at the slot right now.
he's
An
going to come
inside
back
handoff
and
to
take the
him.
handoff. Nice little play design there.
Yeah.
Only gained about 3, but
Like I said, we kind of used that formation the last couple of weeks. Haven't run out of it yet, but a little inside handoff there to Ritson. But good job by the Cougar defense staying home, but still able to pick up 3 or 4 yards. Had 124 yards in the first half.
Yeah.
Rushing, another 27 through the air, 3 touchdowns.
2nd and 7 now for the Owls. Caden's like, I got him. No.
Yeah, didn't quite cross.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that also, like I said, but they're lined up about a yard off
Yeah.
the ball. So, I mean, that gives your O-line a good little.
Yes, you got some room. Oh.
Somebody went the wrong way.
Caden able to make a couple yards out of that. A couple yards, make it 3rd and 5 now. Yeah, one of the two.
One of them went the wrong way. Not sure who, but at the end of the day, good job. Like I said, Caden has done a good job of that all year. When kind of play breaks down, does a good job of picking up positive yards, not compounding the mistake even further.
Yeah, he usually reacts pretty quickly to that. Doesn't
Yeah.
panic too much
Yeah.
and does what he needs to do. So 3rd, and they're going to call it 3rd and 3, so a manageable 3rd down. Brody to the top of your screen. Joey to the bottom. Hand off to Ritson. Going to easily have the first down and much more. Oh! Ball come out, though, and Ada's going to have it at the 45-yard line, I believe. Let's see here.
Yeah, and you don't see that often from Ritson.
No.
Okay, 0. It's 35-3.
They're going to give them the ball at the 42-yard line. Cougars will take over after the Ritzenmeyer fumble. Yeah, we haven't seen that from Ritson, really.
No. I mean, he's done a great job of that all career.
Let's get behind that defense, fans.
But, yeah, 3rd. It's the offense back on the field. See, defense can handle this sudden change. Last time they had a turnover or whatnot, kind of came out with a quick play, so let's see what they come back to here. Just an inside handoff.
Out to Karan Richardson. Nice job by Richardson just to get
his feet right there.
the hand out on the foot and make the tackle.
Yeah, had a lot of yards in front of him, but Richardson kind of reached out and grabbed that foot.
Richardson looks a little bit gassed right now.
Understandable.
2nd and 3.
And knowing Ritson, I mean, he's probably saying a lot of choice words to himself at the moment. He does not like to fail.
2nd and 3 for the Cougars. 3:59. This third quarter brought to you by Lawton Fraternal Wear Police. Handoff again to Richardson. Makes the first guy miss. Nice little move. Going to have the first down, I believe.
Yeah, Tiny kind of got sucked in the inside. Needs to do a better job right there on that play. Nitpicking a little, but needs to do a better job of keeping contained on the outside.
So 1st and 10 at the 30 for the Cougars. Trailing 35-3. Winner moves on to the semifinals here in a couple weeks after Thanksgiving break. Enough again to Richardson on the right side. Let him go to work right now.
Great job right there. This time, of keeping that outside contained, forcing him to cut up underneath. And when he cuts up underneath, all that wash is coming that way. Defense does a good job of rallying to the ball for a short yard gain right there.
So 2nd and 8 now for the Ada Cougars. Elgin now defense been really good tonight as always.
Yes, they have. So it kind of answered the bell.
Yeah.
Decent couple first drives for Ada. After that, Coach Baker kind of locked himself in.
And up again to Richardson and gets through a couple tackles, but finally brought down by Begley and a couple other guys. Richardson along with Caleb.
So 3rd medium here, probably 4-down territory, obviously, with the score being the way it is at this side of the field.
Yeah, they're going for this for sure. 3rd and 6 now. The Ada Cougar offense has. I don't see much from McKeevan Richardson at the bottom of your screen. Bryce, again, does what he does, shuts players down. Outside that one drop pass, he really hasn't had much of an opportunity tonight. Boyles drops back to pass, throws it out far side and incomplete.
Good job by Corday right there. 4th down, gonna probably, like I said, gonna go for it right here. See if the defense can come up with a big play.
4th and 6 now for the Ada Cougars. .26 left to go here in the lot for turnover alert police on the 3rd quarter. Thank you for joining us here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Wherever you're joining us from tonight. Chilly night here at the Nest. Last home game at the Nest this year. Boyles drops back to pass, being pressured, throws it near sideline to McKeevan Richardson. He's going to be complete.
I think he is going to pick up the first.
Yeah, he's going to have a first down inside the 20-yard line.
Elgin faithful didn't like that. Not sure what they saw that we didn't, but gets them right inside of that Taco Mayo red zone here. Good job by the quarterback.
Yeah, Boyles is a good player.
Yeah, not sure if he's got anywhere to go after this, but has the build.
Yeah.
Probably arm strength. They're going to call a timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Elgin Island football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
In 1958, the Hillary family purchased a small telephone company in their hometown of Medicine Park. Now in their 3rd generation, Hillary delivers state-of-the-art services across rural Oklahoma. From Main Street business owners and our future generation of leaders to farmers at the heart of our rural economies, Hillary is always innovating, consistently connecting, and relentlessly going where others won't. Because every community, every person matters.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 1st and 10 now for the Cougars. Boyles up under center this time.
That's going to be a throwback to the quarterback. John!
Oh, if he made that catch, man. Cason's saying, I got it.
No, it kind of tipped. Yeah, I think it hit the ground. Cason's trying, though.
Yeah, that's an incomplete pass. Quarterback almost came up with that
pretty
somehow.
Athletic play there, kind of trying to moss. John Lohman was there. Tiny was there. Good job of playing the ball and knocking it down on that trick play.
Yeah, 2nd and 10 now for the Cougars.
First time under center all night, so back in his normal shotgun spot.
Billy Palmer along with Vincent Saylor, Chris Balvans here tonight. And off to Richardson up the middle, down to the 15-yard line.
Mason Meyer getting in there, along with Hud, Ritson.
3rd down now for the Cougars.
Quarterback kind of wavering one of those legs.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Got quite a bit of pressure on him tonight.
Yeah.
Play clock down to 9. Fake to Richardson. He rolls out. A lot of pressure there. Good play design. It is a touchdown. Pass complete to Kanan Parker.
Corday tried to undercut it. Wasn't able to get there in enough time. And good throw and catch right there. Gets Ada on the board. 35-9 now.
Get something for the Cougar faithful to cheer about. They made about 2.5-hour drive over here. I made that drive back to see my family so many times. It's a long, boring drive.
Yeah, we did it last year for the semifinals against Wagner.
There's no great way to get there either.
No,
there's like 2 or 3 ways from this area, and
it's all back roads.
Yeah. Extra point attempt is up, and it is good. 35-10 now the score. Elgin leads the Cougars on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Now another Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everybody. Let's go, Waynes. Ada set to kick this one away after the touchdown drive. The lead to 25. Broken Bow now leads Weatherford 43-14. Tuttle Oliver Grove 38-0. Those games both in third quarter. Cushing Ardmore. Cushing leads 28-21 in the third quarter. Winner of this game will face the winner of that game.
Got a little bit of history with Ardmore as they were in our district. Uh-oh.
A really high one there.
Yeah. Good job by Corday to fair catch it.
Ardmore, a big rival of Ada.
Yeah, Ada. Ardmore was in our 5A district when we were in that district. Beat them both years they were in our district. I believe we played them last year as well in the first round, if I remember correctly.
Yep. The phrase the big thing they do, their T-shirts is usually Ardmore, no more. That's what they usually wear.
Oh, for who's Ada does?
Yep.
Oh, interesting. Billy, what kind of shirt you got on today?
I've got a Beat Ada shirt on.
That
the only one that
boy?
is, it's the only one that is appropriate to wear.
That a boy? 35-10. See if the offense can get going again right here.
It's got me in a little bit of trouble around the house this week. That's another story, though.
I would imagine.
And off to Ritson off the right side after the fumble. Is going to hold on to this one tightly up to the 36-yard line. Gain of 5 on first down.
Yeah, brought Joey in motion right there. Faked the speed sweep and then brought Ritson underneath it for about a 5-yard gain right there. Probably let this one. Nope, got to snap it one more time.
Yep.
Before the end of the third quarter. We head on to the ever so fun fourth quarter.
Cade Mileto, Ritson Meyer behind him. Cade's going to get the ball handed off to Ritson off the left side. Got a big hole if he can get through. He does. 45-50. Be hit, knocked out of bounds right there at midfield. That's how we'll end the third quarter. Elgin Owls in total control over the Ada Cougars on their way to the state semifinals in 4A here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
I'm Will, the CEO of Foxhole, the military B&B platform, and we're honored to partner with OSN to support Oklahoma high school sports.
Hi, I'm Spencer Colossus, the founder of Foxhole. We built this platform specifically for you, the military community, designed to reimburse official travel, and support all your personal travel needs.
But hey guys, if there's one thing I can give you for my time, it would be this to the players and coaches. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Fourth quarter brought to you by Comanche Home Center. 50 years experience in the lumber industry. They provide building materials to do it right. Remember, Ace is the place for the helpful hardware, folks. 7796 Highway 277 in Elgin. Tiny into the game now behind Cake Boletto. He's going to get the handoff, and they fake a little reverse pitch and get, stay on his feet! At 30-yard line, he's finally going to be knocked out of bounds after a gain of 19 on the play.
Yeah, I thought Tiny had that one right there, but kind of ran into the back of his outside blocker. Chris trying to keep up with it right there on the Elgin Roofing replay. Huge shout out to Chris Balvance tonight.
Yeah, he's doing
kind of an
a lot of work.
Unforeseen circumstance, and he is pulling both camera and computer duty
and did so absolutely willingly. Just said, I will take care of it.
Never fear, Chris is here. Stepdaddy extraordinaire.
First and 10 for the Owls. And off to Tiny up this left side. Feeling his way through the defense down to the 24-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd and 4 now for the Owls.
Didn't get any of Tiny's stats at halftime. Should have did that, and I apologize, but Tiny's got to be close to 100 yards as well. Last week, both those guys had big games, and doing the same thing again this week.
So Brody at the bottom of your screen. Joey at the top.
Caden tried to get the jump right there.
It'll be a flag. A false start on the Owls. So let this go back 5 more yards, making it 2nd and 9 now.
Yeah, not sure who that one was on, but so 11 minutes left to go till the Owls potentially make it to a semifinal date against either Ardmore or Cushing.
Yeah,
that one is only a 7-point game, so we'll keep an eye on that one throughout the night.
Hopefully we'll have the answer to that by the time we go off the air.
Stick around for the Ann's Country Kitchen postgame show.
Yeah.
We'll name the K5 offensive player of the game and your Bree Chappelle defensive player of the game.
So Ritson back in. 2nd and 9 now for the Owls.
Outside zone.
Violent hitting going on in there.
Usher kind of got the brunt of that one.
Not your biggest lineman, by the way, but I think
it does a great job. Like I said, only a 2nd start.
Yeah.
And doing a great job.
I was impressed by him last week. Coach Castro was as well.
Yeah, like I said, filled in admirably and has done a great job. Always plays hard.
So 3rd and 6 now for the Owls. Ritson's going to get the handoff again. Cuts it back up the middle. Got a lot of room. Staying on his feet. Oh, just tripped off. Inside the tackle mile. Red zone down to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, he wanted that one right there.
Bumbling, stumbling.
Yeah, but good job. Oh, the old Chris Berman.
Yeah.
There we go, Billy.
Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
Stumbling. But yeah, great job by Ritson right there. Great job by the offensive line picking up that 1st down. Best thing about that is we're going to chalk up another 2 minutes or so on the clock potentially.
So Brody at the bottom of your screen. Had a couple of big catches early in this game as well. Haven't heard much from him since. Handoff is to Ritson on the outside.
Smart decision right there by 27 to go low.
Yeah, that was the business decision move.
Yeah. Like I said, if you try and go high on Ritson,
he wants that stiff arm, man. He wants to hit you with it.
He lines it up pretty good, and then you can't arm tackle him up top.
2nd and 8 now for the Owls.
Kind of taking their time a little here.
Yeah, no need to hurry. Brody and Joey at the bottom of your screen. After Ritson again. And he cuts this back. Still on his feet. Down to the 6-yard line.
Just short. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and super short.
It'll be 3rd and 1 now.
I would think power.
Yeah.
Or counter would be my guess. 3rd and short. No better person in the state to hand it to than big number 34.
.809 left to go here in this ball game. Hand off to Ritzenmeyer again. Good job by the Ada Cougar defense this time, though. Get into the backfield.
As I say that.
Begley getting on the Tucker for something there.
So 4th and about 3 right here. Coach Wyatt is kind of looking at the play clock. Might see what they decide to do right here. Let me let this one run down. Nope.
Yeah, they're going to
signal. Thought maybe might call timeout and talk it over, but lined up here.
4th and 3. 8 seconds left on the play clock. A little pitch out to Ritzenmeyer, making a one-on-one situation, but great job, excuse me, that time. About 27 for the Cougars. Not a lot of people stop him one-on-one.
No, it did a good job of, like I said, trying to get to his feet. Tiny was getting, said Ritson kind of had to carry the ball, lock that drive, and said a little gassed right now, but.
Yeah. That's Braden McGilbray on the tackle for the Cougars. Losing my voice a little bit tonight. I think I did it on that Ritson play earlier.
Yeah, on the touchdown pass. Yeah, I think I did too. 35-10, though.
Yeah, 35-10, Elgin in control. 7:19 left to go in the ball game.
Still, don't want to give up a quick score here.
Nah,
obviously, Ada's got a little bit of momentum on their side. Obviously, still down 4 scores, but at the end of the day, 7 years ago.
All right.
But definitely don't, like I said, want to give them any type of momentum. I think the Elgin faithful understand that as well.
Get out to Karan Richardson. Good job this time by the Elgin defense. Tackle him in the backfield again.
Yeah, no yard gain right there.
That's really how they just been able to move the ball the second half to get the ball to Richardson quite a bit. .800 yards for Richardson coming in this ball game. 20 touchdowns for the Cougars.
Yeah. Stick around for the Hartzog trivia question. Got to get that knocked out here in a little bit.
Broyles back to pass for the Cougars. Throwing it up top for number 5, and they're going to, I'm surprised they didn't throw a flag there.
Yeah, Corday kind of undercut it. Obviously, their coach is not happy about it right there. He's going after the back judge. Yeah, Corday tried to undercut it. Kind of got their feet tangled
up. Yeah,
he's kind of incidental contact.
He's kind of he's limping a little bit after too. Corday is. It'll be 3rd down and 10 now for the Cougars. Big to get a stop right here. Essentially put a nail in the coffin with the stop.
Yeah.
Sure they'll go for it on 4th down.
Offsides. Yeah.
Yeah, false start on the offense. Get a 3rd and. See the Baker defense maybe get a turnover down here. 3rd and 15 for the Cougars. Need to get up to the 22-yard line. Broyles drops back to pass, looks to the right side. That's where he wants to throw it to. Throws a little wheel route. It's picked off by Corday, who read that beautifully. 10, 5, can't quite get it in. Beautiful job by Corday. He read that one like a book.
Yeah, started to go towards that As you can see right here, starts to go towards the in route, but sees that trailer.
Yep.
And comes back to it and does a great job getting the high point in the ball for the big interception right there. Chris Balvance right here. I got a
There
face
you go.
mask too.
Yeah. The hand in his face. Yeah, his face got turned around. So the ball's going to be inside the Taco Mile red zone at the 5-yard line. That's where the Elgin Owls will take over.
After this play, let's maybe get that
Yep.
Hartzog in, if possible. Tiny back behind. Tiny gets the ball.
Not too tiny, and wow, yeah, he's just stopped immediately right there. But yeah, that clock's still running. That's fine.
Yeah, so let's get that Hartzog trivia question in. If you have the answer, go ahead and shoot us some texts or some Facebook messages out there. Trivia sponsor right there, Billy.
I can't read.
There we go.
There we go.
Hartzog Gifts, proud supports of Elgin Athletics. Do it after this. Brody right there.
Got wide open. Brody Morrison. Touchdown, Elgin, 41-10.
We'll do that after the break. Caden Boletto's 4th touchdown of the night. Brody Morrison with another touchdown catch. With this start tonight, Brody Morrison, as we said earlier, has the most starts in Elgin high school football history. Hoping to add 2 more to that.
And we'll keep it here after the extra point and go through the trivia question.
All right. Stop.
K1 kicks the extra point. It is up and good. 42-10. Elgin leads the Ada Cougars. Trivia brought to you by Hard Dog Gifts. Proud support of Elgin Athletics. Fall right around the corner. See their great fall fashions and decor loaded. Looks, man.
Atta boy.
Wow. Proud supporters of Elgin Athletics. Falls right around the corner. See their great fall fashions and decor located at 9201 State Highway 17 in Elgin. All right, Vincent.
All right, so Elgin has had 5 different coaches make the playoffs. Name those 5 coaches.
I am not one of them.
Obviously, we've got one on the sidelines tonight.
Yeah, that's an easy one to give me.
Potentially have another one on the sideline tonight.
Yep.
The other 3, I would think everybody gets one of them. So if you got the answer out there and you're back home watching, I know a lot of you guys are still here, but if you have the answer back home and you want to shoot me a message, we will get that out there to you.
We get set for this Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everybody. Let's go to Wayne's. 42-10. Elgin leads. Take a look at the scores. Again, in 4A, Tuttle all over Grove, 51-0 in the 4th quarter. Cushing and Armour kind of been a back-and-forth game. Cushing leads out 35-28. Beginning of the 4th quarter. And Broken Bow all over Weatherford that one in the 3rd quarter. 43-14, Broken Bow.
The Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everybody.
Let's go to Wayne's.
42-10. They're Elgin Owls all over the Ada Cougars.
The Cougars are being mauled. The ball fall. That's the first time the ball's fallen off the tee. I thought that would happen quite a bit tonight. The wind's been kind of. When we got here, it was nice weather outside. Got to the stadium, and then the temperature just kind of fell out.
Tiny helping Ian out. Putting it back on the tee for him. And that one
a little more into the breeze.
Yeah.
They got the 12-yard line by Kanan Parker. Big hit by Tiny.
Ian was getting in it with somebody. Gotta love Ian.
Love the lively kickers, man.
Form tackle right there.
Yeah, that was great.
As you can see.
Yeah, on the Elgin Roofing instant replay. Tiny having a great game tonight as well.
Haven't got GB tonight, so maybe if we get another
I saw him down there earlier.
We'll get
I saw him once.
We'll get a GB Gage Baker shout out and see the patented cartwheel Got to get another touchdown on the board, though.
1st and 10 for the Cougars. Handoff to Richardson up the middle. Get down to the 32-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play.
Tackle made by Adasola.
Yeah, so let's see if we've got any answers out there so far. See any?
5 coaches was the question. 5 coaches to make the playoffs. And Elgin. The Gimme's right down there on the sidelines.
Yep. We'll give you another one. He's also the principal currently.
And after Richardson again. Going to get up to the 42-yard line. We'll have a first down for the Cougars.
So your answer to the Hartzog trivia question. Got Chalmer Wyatt, obviously.
Yep.
Got Curtis Laura as well.
Down there. Yep.
Jason Cunningham. Chris Flowers. And August Dietz. Coach Dietz. That is your 5 coaches that have led the Owls to the playoffs.
That's your Hartzog Gifts trivia question. Elgin makes a stop here on first down.
Jason Meyer. Caleb Adasola also in there. Caleb might have...
My mic is going out.
Yeah, there we go. Caleb has had making a case potentially.
Yeah, he's had a good game defensively
for that
sure.
Defensive player of the game, brought to you by Bree Chappelle.
2nd and 11 now for the Cougars. Big G staying right there in the middle. Fake to Richardson this time. Wants to throw it up deep. Throws it into double coverage. Not a great idea. Oh, what a catch! Still on its feet as well. LaKeven Richardson.
I think Bryce thought he had one there, but kind of knocked it into the air.
Great concentration by
Richardson.
LaKeven Richardson going to be playing somewhere in Ivy League school, it looks like. A lot of talent on this A team. Look at the score, it's 42-10. Kind of indicative of just how good Elgin's been this year, especially tonight as well.
Elgin faithful still here, loud and proud, trying to get the Baker D to stop this score right here.
So handoff to Richardson up the middle, and
not much doing
there. Going to gain about a yard or so, make it a 2nd and 9.
Going to be brought down by
Cushing.
Turn that clock though, baby.
Cushing now leads Ardmore 42-28.
How much time left in that?
9 minutes left in that ball game.
So it looks like we'll
see here, but
Cushing. I haven't seen Cushing play this year so far. I know they can throw the ball around a little. I know that Fry is very similar to Ritson, is my understanding. Does a good job on both sides of the ball for them. I think he plays running back and linebacker. Covered them a couple years ago with the Berkowitz boys.
Yep. And out to Richardson again. Nowhere to go this time. Brody Donnelly.
Brothers in the stands and going to show what he's capable of there. Only a sophomore.
Yeah, Brody's got absolute ton of potential. Big hit.
Yeah.
Great form tackle.
Big 3rd down right here for the defense. Obviously, game well in hand, but crowd does not want any more points on the board.
3rd and 12. Drops back to pass. Throws it up behind his receiver. Throws it in. He might be a touchdown.
Yeah, but great job right there. Tucker and Caleb had a little party at the quarterback.
4th down now for the Cougars.
Obviously, we'll go for it on this one. Again, next week we're off, and then that following Tuesday after Thanksgiving, we will have another coaches show for you here at Burrito Mico. Yeah.
So Ada's going to call a timeout, but we'll keep it here.
Caden Mileto having a little bit of fun on the sideline. Good to see Great game by him, really.
Yeah.
I'm really excited with the way he has played tonight. 4 touchdowns on the night.
You see him there on
There
your
was his
screen.
Little brother enjoying the show as well. The littlest Boletto.
They look alike. You can tell who they are.
Yes, they do. Big Boletto, middle Boletto. Should be back next year. Going to be a sophomore next year. There's number 67 for Ada. Kate was doing the little 6-7 dance for it.
It's Baylor Stone Cipher for Ada.
4th down right here. See if we can get the ball back to our offense and close this one out.
Dell City MacArthur. Dell City leads out 49-42 in the 3rd quarter.
Wow.
No defense at all. Defense optional.
There.
Royals sends Richardson out to the right side. Come on, Brody! Brody trying to get the sack and almost completed, but incomplete. And
Ronnie Rojas and Brody, big hit right there. Great job by those guys. Turnover on downs. We'll give the ball back to the Elgin Owls, which we will probably line up in the greatest formation in football history. Victory!
Victory formation for the Elgin Owls. Going to come away with a victory tonight over the Cougars. Again, Ada scored first on a field goal, and he even stopped Elgin on the first drive of the game. But after that, all Elgin Owls.
First couple drives, actually.
Yeah.
But then in the 2nd quarter, the Owls kind of exploded. Ritson Meyer, another big game. Playoff Ritson has arrived. 3 touchdowns on the night for Ritson. Tiny also with a huge game, both offensively and defensively.
Kason Meyer as well. Brody Morrison with some big plays in this game.
Owls line up in victory formation. Neal.
Do this a couple of times here before we can end it.
Yep.
Broken Bow leads Weatherford 43-21 in the 3rd quarter. We'll assume Broken Bow will move on as well. They will take on the Tuttle Tigers. That could be a fun one.
Yeah, when you got a player like that quarterback is from Broken Bow, I mean, anything can happen. Obviously, Tuttle is going to be the odds-on favorite, but you just never know.
Graydon Howell, the Broken Bow quarterback.
Yeah, probably got to do this maybe. I'm going to have to do it one more time, unfortunately. So the play clock in the – nope, yeah, they're about what and what.
Yeah.
So I got to make you snap
That'll
it
make
one
him
more
snap
time.
it one more time, yeah. Just snap it and we'll.
And that'll do it. We're going to stick right here after this and get you out of here quickly. So another sound victory for the Elgin Owls. 42-10 over the Ada Cougars. A little bit of a scare there in the beginning, but at the end of the day, Owls were up for the task and took care of business.
Yeah. Again, a very solid Ada team as well, coming in this game at 10-1.
Ada finishes the season 10-2. A lot of seniors on their team. Got some kids that are going on to the next level, so good luck to those guys. And fireworks going
Fireworks
tonight.
shooting off over there. Last home game here at the Nest this year. So we'll be moving on after this. Now for your Ann's Country Kitchen post-game show. They have the best homemade pies and cheesecake around, plus homemade cinnamon rolls, biscuits, dinner rolls, Indian tacos, hand-breaded chicken fried steaks, and so much more. Home cooking with Ann's Country Kitchen, 26020 Oklahoma Highway 58 in Lawton.
Yeah, great. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, great job by the team, by the entire team. Like I said, a little bit of a slow start there, off to the was down. Well, not for the first time all year. We're down at some point against Newcastle, but at the end of the day, down 3-0, and they really in the second half really kind of took control of the game. Kason Meyer, Ritson Meyer, Caden Boletto had an absolutely phenomenal game. Bounced back from, like I said, a little bit of a slow start to the playoffs last week, but had a phenomenal night tonight. Tiny had a big game as well. Everybody across the board, the entire defense gave up that one touchdown there in the second half, but at the end of the day, 42-10, what can you say?
Let's do your defensive player of the game first, brought to you by Bree Chappelle, Red River Realty Group, Keller Williams, Southwest Oklahoma Realtor. Market is hot. Deals are harder. Call Bree Day 580-360-9625 for your home buying and selling needs.
Yeah, great job by Bree right there. Bree has now moved actually
to
Keller Williams land.
Okay.
So want to make sure that we get that one out there for her. But at the end of the day, Bree, like I said, at the end of the day, defense did a phenomenal job. Everybody on that defense did a great job. Tiny had a bunch of big hits. Tucker New played a pretty good game on the defensive line. Ritson had another big game. Kaysenmeyer had a big game. But kind of who popped a lot throughout the night is a sophomore, Caleb Adesola. Caleb Adesola is your Bree Chappelle Defensive Player of the Game.
Now for your offensive player of the game, brought to you by K5. They specialize in overhead doors. It's their mission to provide the high quality services while ensuring each customer is met with personal professional experiences. Their team is ready to serve you. Give them a call for a free estimate, 580-507-9526.
Ton of people had big games. Yeah. Obviously, Ritson now has 98 touchdowns in his Elgin Owl career. 2 away from that elusive 100 touchdown mark, which is just a phenomenal feat. Tiny had a bunch of big runs there. Kaysenmeyer had a bunch of big catches there in the first half as well. But at the end of the day, it was all led and done by Caden Belletto. So Caden Belletto is your K5 offensive player of the game. Huge performance. I think he finished the game 10 for 13, probably 150 so yards or so, 4 touchdowns. Caden Belletto, your K5 offensive player of the game.
Well deserved. Elgin win this one 42-10 over the Ada Cougars. Remember, next week there will be no coaches show on Tuesday because it's Thanksgiving week, and so we'll have.
Yeah, so no coaches show on Tuesday. We will be back the following Tuesday, December 2nd at Burrito Miko, as we always are on Taco Tuesday. We'll have Coach Chalmer Wyatt there. We'll also have some players there to catch up for that big semifinal matchup against probably Cushing.
Yeah, it looks like Cushing right now. Yeah, still 42-28 there. Cushing leads Ardmore, so possibly them. Yeah.
And we will find out, and we will probably tell you on the coaches show. I doubt we will be able to. We will be able to live stream the game, but it'll be in the booth, unfortunately. So we will not be able to bring you the action live. You will see the booth cam, like I said, just like we had to last year at Ada as well. Want to give a huge shout-out as well to Next Era for being our playoff exclusive sponsor. Those guys will continue to be the playoff sponsor for the next, hopefully, 2 weeks. But got a big one, like I said, in 2 weeks. They're not sure where we're playing as well, so look for all of our Facebook pages, all of our social media places and things like that, so that way we can let you know where that game will be. So, Billy, let's put a bow on this one, brother.
Yeah, 42-10 Elgin, victorious over the Cougars, moving on to the semifinals, still on that quest for back-to-back state championships for Chris Balvans, Vincent Taylor. I'm Billy Palmer. Have a good weekend, everybody, and as always,
Go Owls!
Woo!
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.